Yo, what up, Cass? What up, Trunk Toys? Yo, what up? What up? What's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to my man JD. Already hit me on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. My man Dollar Washer, as usual, always with the support, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. So today, man, in the aftermath of all the Will and Jada-ness, entanglement and You know, simp, beta, alpha, blue pill, red pill, all of these things, man. I think it's time we have a talk about, you know, cheating and ego and the man's perspective of all of this, man. Yo, shout out to my man Daniel Murray, man. Thank you, brother. What's up, my brother? Hope your weekend was good, man. Keep it up. Yeah, man. I'm trying, bro. Shout out to Kuda in the building. What's up, Kuda? What's going on with you, baby? And you know, something that we keep framing around the woman, and even in this space, that's a man's space, but being that it's man code and it's man rules, not to really discuss men's emotions. All right. One of the things you're really not allowed to do, especially in the Black community, more so than anything else, is to show those emotions, to show that vulnerability, and even more so when it comes to your intimate relationships with females, you know, and things like that. Nigga, we all hard. We all just out here trying to fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches, fuck these bitches, fuck these bitches, get this money. I ain't loving these hoes. But lo and behold, everybody that claimed they're not loving these hoes, man, them niggas was married. From Snoop Dogg to Dr. Dre to DMX. It's another one I could have played was How It's Going Down, right? He talking all this shit and the whole time, man. You know, he got an old lady that's holding him down or whatnot, you know, and women, this is really for you guys to get like a peek into this thing. I'm not as structured with it as others may be, but this is just some raw shit. I'm telling you, because listen, man, ladies, you guys are horrible learners, man. All right, first and foremost, you got a dude that's not trying to fuck, really and genuinely not trying to fuck you, giving you some information. You should take it. All right. Not only should you motherfucking take it, you should take that shit and you should pick that nigga's brain, because you guys don't have fathers. You guys don't have positive male role models that's giving you non-sexual attention, okay, that has your best interest with no interest of fucking you. All right. 99.9% of men that deal with you are in those categories outside your family. Hell, from what I heard, hey, even depending on how fine you is, I had some chicks tell me that cousins be trying to, you know, damn girl, you getting big, you getting grown, them creepy uncles and shit, right? So by all means, man, when you do come by a man that is, genuinely just giving you some information, you're just gonna be a dude that is already involved for the most part, a good guy, that quote unquote good lane guy. That y'all, for whatever reason, love to try and fuck because, you know, he's so good, he's so deep, he's so this and so that. But it's something in you that innately makes you want to prove that even he isn't good. So you throw the pussy at him like Peyton Manning, that type shit. So where do we go? So, shout out to Lil Duval. Black men don't cheat. Men in general, it really is no. It's a misconception about human beings being monogamous or pair bonded animals. No, you really aren't, man. Society made us that way, and you really get into it and you look into it. A man is defying science when he limits himself to one woman. If you go back and you look in ancient societies, even though the king or the pharaoh or the emperor or whoever the hell it was, he may have had a queen or empress or, you know, whoever it was to his side, but he still had concubines. He had multiple women at his choosing that he can deal with, and the women understood it, because why? That's just in a man's nature. Okay, you look at biology and it tells you, and we've had this, and we have to constantly keep reminding you females this. There's a reason why a man creates thousands upon thousands of sperms per second, per minute. Okay, you take one man with 100 women, he can repopulate and start a whole nother civilization. You leave one woman to 100 men, and everybody's surely to die. You're gonna die off. Okay, so this is really scientific, bro, just from the base level biology. And then you want to get the psychology that comes into it makes it kind of complex. And most of the psychology today is shout out to Zero, feminist minded and feminist dominated. It's been I want to say mutated, or it's been just wrongfully rebranded for the purpose and benefit of feminism for females. Okay. And what's so fucked up about it now, we're seeing how in a country where it's messed up. Oh shit, hello. My bad. Shout out to Too School for School. I always mess it up. Too Cool for School. Appreciate you, bro. Ugly wives at that. You seen DMX wife, T.I. wife? Get out of there, man. Get out of there. Oh man. But listen, man, and that just goes to show you, I don't think women, especially black women, appreciate what it means for a man to choose you, especially a highly successful man, to say, hey, I'm going to take you and I'm going to, let you benefit from my success. Right? I mean, because there's a lot of futures out here. It's a lot of Dwight Howards out here. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that just motherfucking dump that baby off in you and you get the residuals of fucking child support. And we know you're gonna fuck that up, but this is the thing, what an actual man brings with that. A man brings you a longevity of security, okay? Because he's gonna keep you from fucking it up. All right. That man's not gonna let you run through that $5,000 or whatever you get per month on through child support. He's going to limit you. He's going to put you on a budget. He's going to fucking tell your ass, hey, what the fuck are you doing? We trying to do this. You trying to do that. No, what the hell? Why are you buying the baby Louis Vuitton fucking sneakers? You just gonna fuck them up. You don't even know what they are. What are you doing? You just because we got money don't mean you got to spend it on dumb, frivolous shit. Okay. But again, y'all don't want the good dude until you've been ran through by the ain't shit niggas. All right. And this ain't no pleading, this ain't no whining, this ain't complaining. Again, if you're smart, you see what the fuck this really is, and you take heed to it, and you adjust accordingly. A man getting a little pussy on the side, man, it seems like fucked up, and it seems all these other things. But what it's come to show me with this famous person doing it, you women are cool with it as long as you get to, do the open marriage thing, which in itself is counterproductive and counterintuitive to you as a woman, because listen, you're not equipped to play the game like a man. You're going to lose. Okay. You're going to lose. A woman is not meant to and should not be trying to work out here like a man. So reason why you get an egg per month and not fucking 1,000 per eggs per minute as sperm works. Sperms and eggs work for a different. You have finite amount of eggs that you can even have in your lifetime. It's predetermined, like once you're even born. All right, before you're even born, excuse me. So for you to waste those or run the risk of catching that in with unproven man, you know what I mean, somebody that hasn't shown himself to be worthy enough to be a man, and then turn around and try to critique the shit after the fact, Monday morning quarterback. Hey, that's all on you, and the only person that's gonna lose is you. I'm telling you, the man's gonna be all right 9 times out of 10. No matter how ugly he is, no matter how whatever he is, undesirable he may be, trust me, he's going to win because he has things that can supersede his his appearance. You know what I'm saying? He has things that can supersede his lack of personality or lack of charisma, all these other things. It's always been that way. All right. So you limited it to, and black women, I think you guys have the poor understanding of what manhood like really is. You guys only see the physical. You guys only see the bravado, and you guys love peacock ass niggas. That was my thing, man. And every dude has some level of wanting to show out, want to be seen and whatnot, because that's a part of the mating process. You have to be seen to be chosen. So I'm not saying that's a huge thing, but the nigga that's working at McDonald's and or working a minimum wage job, and he blowing his whole stack on a pair of fucking Gucci flip flops and a $1,000 t-shirt for the sake of being shown in the club that he bought the section out, and now this nigga still got to go home to his mama, or he can't pay his rent this month, or he pay the rent, but his ass gonna be in the dark because he can't pay his light bill. Well, now what? All right, I said this shit years ago. Don't let a pair of expensive jeans fuck around and get you in a motherfucking low budget jean pool by the nigga you let get you pregnant. Yeah, the nigga got on the Visals, he got on the fucking the Louis V's, he got on the Versace's, he got on whatever it is, he got on the $500,000 pair of jeans or whatever the fuck. back in the day, nobody, damn, am I that old? Because every time I say red monkeys, man, allegedly, I think red monkey jeans were like fucking $5,000. I don't know what the hell they did with them, nigga. I don't know if they made it out of monkey fur, monkey bones. Like if the shit turns into monkeys, like after a certain time at night, nigga. But red monkey fucking jeans back in the early 2000s, nigga, them shits was $5,000 a fucking pair, nigga. Everybody was talking about them shits, but it is what it is. So you know, all of that shit and that stuff that gets to draw your attention, is that more valuable than the man himself? Well, of course not. But again, you never had a man in front of you for you to really learn the value of a man. So you equate a man only through his wallet. This is why the black man is seen as a wallet. The black man is seen as a fucking piggy bank. He's seen as just a source of fucking income. He's not seen for more than that. And you know, the whole thing is, are you going to throw a man away? Because pretty much a man is going to succumb to, a highly successful man at that. A highly successful man succumbs to women being women, you know, because women are going to pursue highly successful men regardless. You're never going to be able to do that. And you're basically faulting a man or punishing a man for being like, hey man, shit, you know, fuck, this fine ass bitch with these big ass titties keep motherfucking trying to throw me this pussy. And I turned it down, I turned it down, I turned it down, I turned it down, I turned it down. And y'all don't even believe it when a dude tells you, like, hey man, your homegirl, she came through here. And like this bitch had on a see-through top and you know, a thong, and like shit on a Sunday. What the fuck going on here? What's up? What's up? You know, she just, you know, this just her and blah, blah, blah. Damn, she came to the house like that. She know I'm here and I come to the door. You want to talk to her? Don't you worry about none of that. It's just, you know, that's just her. Bitch, you don't see the fuck going on here, bitch? You don't see this? And then when he fuck her, you find out he motherfucking, you know, shooting her damn throat up, shooting up her throat. Not the club, but her throat. It's his fault. It's the man's fault. And y'all don't know how men work. Y'all don't know how hard it is, pun intended, for a dude to turn down a pretty face, big titties, big ass, and you know, all that good shit, man. You know, that's a feat. Y'all don't give credit. Y'all don't give credit to the dude for it. You just figure out, oh, that's a good thing. You got you a good nigga, and he ain't cheating, and he ain't out here on these hoes, and he coming to work, he coming home. You know, he working hard, he taking care of the house, he doing all that shit, man. And y'all fucking complain, bro. That nigga. Look at the numbers. By the numbers, like I said, even not in the marriage, you look at the numbers and you see the income. You see the income. You see the income of the black male, right? You look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. You know what I mean? Look at the fucking the way and the dynamic of the fucking black on black relationship. The success rate. When it comes to marriage, when it comes to other things, right? And again, you guys don't understand the perspective of the man and just what the fuck he's doing in order to fucking do right by you. Like, okay, yeah, you're doing the right thing, but I mean, how many people don't? How many motherfuckers you know that got a dude that's done had babies? This bitches done had niggas done had whole babies on hoes. Hit them with the D Wade, the Carmelo Anthony special, right? His bitches out here getting their goddamn ass beat. Niggas beating them down like down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Motherfucking rumbling in the jungle, just out like for no reason at all. and you got a man that's not doing that shit to you, and you know he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing, why in the hell? Why would you motherfucking take the shit for granted? Like it's a guarantee, especially nowadays. The further and further we get away from, older times, man, the more and more, or the less that these young cats even know what it is for, to care about a woman. Period. To even care about you, to even think about being in a relationship with you and see you as more than anything other than just pussy. You know what I mean? And I know you guys think, you fine, you this, you're gonna be fine forever, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be like popping forever. Every nigga's gonna always want you. You got niggas telling you this and that, and how fine you is, and how they'll do this and they'll how to do that. But nah, shawty, they lying. They lying. They just want fuck. Much don't change from high school age to adulthood, man. All right, much don't change. Niggas don't tell you what they want to tell you in order to fuck, but it really comes down to it and having to fucking deliver, having to deal with whatever you got going on, right? Your personality, your flaws, your nagging, your whining. Niggas ain't trying to deal with that shit. That's why niggas is cool with and encourage fucking being the fucking side dude. Side dude got the best best fucking August Alsina had the best deal. Only way he fucked up is he couldn't handle the pussy. Yet still what? Now Will Smith, what? Will Smith is on that, hey, I'm gonna get you back, right? And niggas didn't understand that. This dude is trying to do everything that the quote unquote good man should do. And the women, he lost. Because even women in this space have said, oh, I would leave that nigga. I mean, if I was him, I'd leave her. I'd leave her. I'm leaving the bitch. And because he wants to stay and he wants to try and make the family work, who knows what his plan may be long term, being that he had an understanding of their agreement, even though she may have broken the terms. If he's willing to forgive her, who's to say that he's wrong? I mean, it's our opinion, but are we in his shoes? Are we in his relationship? No, we're not. So who knows? Who's right? Who's wrong? In somebody else's life decision. You never know. But the whole thing is this, like, Jada definitely took him for granted. She has one of the again, top 10 niggas of all time, and he's not even safe. One of the top 10 niggas of all time is not safe. So if he's not safe, what hope does it give to the good dude out here that's thinking about it? Shout out to the young niggas out here, man, talking about family and talking about getting married and all these other things. And bro, what chance do you have? You're not a multi-millionaire, blockbuster fucking, movie star over what, 3 generations? 30 years running, Will Smith has been entertainment icon, whether it be music, whether it be acting, TV. He's pretty much ran the gauntlet, man. What hasn't he done entertainment wise? He's done it all. And yet and still, bro, the good guy lost. So what's the incentive for these new guys to be good guys? And black women, this is where you come in. This is where y'all come in, because again, the more and more a dude sees the good niggas lose, and one thing that ain't shit nigga can do is tell a good nigga, man. We know that. You know when a dude's a good dude, man. Motherfuckers may call him, say you're a square. I think I saw what platinum in this motherfucker, right? Bitch broke or whatever the fuck. He still knows that's a man that has some type of willingness to build with a woman, regardless of what his reason it may be. It may be for family, it may be for love, it may be for companionship, it may be for business, whatever it may be. Still, he chose to take a woman along with him on the ride to the ultimate goal. Niggas can see it better than fucking women can, man. Women never understand it until that fucking the good guy, or aka the lame nigga, the simp nigga, becomes the bad guy. And he's just on, hey, I'm just gonna be out here fucking these hoes. I don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no relationship. I don't want nothing long term. I've been down that road. I tried it. It didn't work out. One time's the charm. That's it. These old niggas, that shit is over with. I'm telling you. I don't know how, why y'all do this. Y'all niggas get married 4, 5, 7 times and all this crazy shit. I don't get it. You multiple divorce ass niggas. Hey, I'll never understand that. But hey, a lot of motherfuckers, like I say, when you really get down to it, you really get down to it, they want companionship. And like I said, because niggas don't understand psychology and understand how people work, that's meant to be a sign of weakness. Again, even being that you're not naturally there, your society fucking trains you and forces you into the concept of being in a relationship with somebody, being, cohabitating, building a relationship in the long term and all this other thing, a family, all this type shit. And if and when a man does fucking hold to that standard, nowadays he usually loses. Not just financially, but he has kids, or the relationship with his children are affected. Motherfuckers play games with dudes' kids, man, to keep them away from the child, or make it extremely difficult. Lie on him to the lie about him to the children, tell them who he is and who he really isn't, while keeping him away from him and not letting them actually build a relationship and build their own opinion of him. Emotionally, it's like, shit, a nigga really did have feelings for you. Should a man be in love? No. But can a man love? Yeah. You know what I mean? In love is dangerous. Being in love means you throw everything else to the wind, bro, for the sake of that woman. You go against your best interest for that woman, and women don't value that. They don't understand that. And if and when you learn better and you grow out of the in love phase, because that's another thing too. In love doesn't last forever. In love, like I said, is like a fucking roller coaster ride, man. The shit's not meant to be perpetual. They're meant to be endless. Eventually, it's gonna stop. That's why you have to have some actual substance and foundation built upon, outside of just pretty face, fat ass, good sex, and all these other things. You guys have to click on other levels, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, goals, plans, dreams, all those good things, for the shit to really work out long term. Because if all you got is she fine, he fine, she got some good pussy, he got some good dick. I mean, damn, man. Like I said, no matter how good the dick or the pussy is, eventually, bro, it's like, hey, it's just the same dick and the same pussy. So if that's the limitations of your relationship, how long is that gonna last? All you got to do is come around, somebody else come through and do something new, show you a new trick. Not necessarily sexually, but to get you interested, get you intrigued. And next thing you know, somebody is out the door. And like I said, it's always a foreign dick, man. Whether it's you dealing with some bitch you shouldn't be dealing with, if you're in a monogamous relationship and you guys don't have some type of agreement or understanding, your dick is foreign in the new bitch, or she's dealing with some nigga that's not you, and his dick is foreign in your bitch. So it's always a foreign dick, man. You know what I mean? The dick is always the blame. That's something I can't admit to. Because for the most part, you're not gonna give a damn or care if you were to find out for the most. If hey, you know what I'm saying, you go try to finesse the threesome. If you somehow find out your old lady is dealing with a bitch, you know what I mean, you on some Drew Hill, somebody sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You go try to finesse that. You can get around that, but the pride aspect of it, man, is y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand a man's ego in the situation. Y'all don't understand the man's ego and and how much and how fucking, like, how much a nigga is hurt, man, by like, doing the right thing and still losing. You know what I mean? And mind you, I'm not saying a dude should just be able to fucking cheat or deal with women if him and his woman don't have an understanding or agreement. That is cheating. If you guys have an understanding and agreement as to where, hey, you guys worked it out to where, hey, a man can deal with more than one woman, cool and fine, and she's cool with that, by all means. That's an understanding. That's an agreement. But if you just out here fucking hoes and she not on the same page, well, brother, you're not living up to your to the understanding or mutual understanding of your relationship, and you're just as bad as she would be if she was cheating, because again, now you're working on your own premise and she's not in agreement with that premise. So the whole thing, man, is you peek into a man's brain, bro. A man takes it personal when a man come to find out, especially if he's fucking doing the right thing, he's doing right by you. He's not out here on these hoes. He's not fucking these bitches. He's really, really not. And he comes to find out that you out here doing some motherfucking shit you ain't supposed to be doing. It's not the same. It's not. It's just not the same. Sex sex means different things, man. A man don't see sex like a woman sees sex. A man can have sex. I mean, August Alsina excluded for the most part without actually catching feelings with a bitch. A man sees sex as physical first. Man, literally, that's why they have terms like blue balls and all this other shit, right? Because a man literally has can get mental anguish and through sexual frustration by not motherfucking emptying his balls. Okay? And I'm not saying that's like science or anything like that, but a nigga that's ever been through a drought, bro, it comes to a point to where, damn, if you don't have anything else, no matter how successful, no matter how busy, no matter how productive you may be, that motherfucking pussy, that motherfucking pussy troll comes up on your shoulder, man. It's like, hey, nigga, hey, where the hoes at? Where they at? Where they at though? Where the hoes at, man? That's what happens, bro, if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? If in due time you don't eventually fucking, get that pressure out your back, as the old fella used to say, man. And the whole thing, man, is like I said, when it comes to the ego of a man, ego of a man works two ways, man. I mean, of course, uncontrolled ego is a very, very deadly thing. All right, but every man has an ego. And that's why you, as a man, understand and you work to control it and to master it. You use your ego as a tool, and you hone it, you work on it. So it's to your benefit, not to your detriment. Because that ego you have, man, will have you out here trying to motherfucking kill a nigga over a female, man. Over your female. Or the ones you feel like was yours. Go back to The Wire, right? What was the nigga name? Fruit or whatever? When the dude, Monk. Was it Monk? No, Monk was one of the side niggas. But whoever it was, when the dude walked up to Marlowe's lieutenant, man, and just shot him, point blank range. Shot him, bro, in front of everybody. Why? Because he felt like his baby mama was his baby mama. He didn't give a fuck, and he knew who Buddy was, who Marlowe's right-hand man was. But because he couldn't control his ego, man, he didn't have fucking, he didn't have no motherfucking chains on that shit. It cost him his life. And had Marlowe not had control over his ego, it could have started a war. Where Marlowe said, hey, what the fuck I want with some off-brand ass one corner or whatever. That would have been too early before he really had his power established. And that could have made motherfucking Stringer and Barksdale and them come down hard. And they had the co-op at the time too, because it made everybody come against him too hard. And he would have motherfucking been done before he was really established. So he said, nah, I don't want that shit. I'm not gonna start no motherfucking war. But he gotta fall on his own. He gotta fall. That one nigga gotta fall. And it was all over again, something he felt like that belonged to him. Because why? His ego was telling him that, hey, man, this nigga got my bitch. This nigga fucking my bitch. Who the fuck is this nigga? And why the fuck is you doing this and embarrassing me to everybody else? Because everybody else know you belong to me, but yet still you out here with this other nigga just living it up and everything. Like, the fuck going on here? You walk, and that's why he did it in public. oh, you gonna just be out here on the town in public, going to the movies and shit and chilling like it ain't nothing, like nothing gonna happen. Oh, word. Let me holler at you real quick. And no, he didn't do nothing to her. He didn't do anything to her. She killed the nigga she was with. So young fellas, man, get a hold of your ego early. Shout out to my man, classy young man. Appreciate that's with Lex. Appreciate you. Yep. There we go. Yeah. That's what it was. Fruit was the right hand man, and Lex was who. Shout out to classy young man. Appreciate you, bro. So the ego of a man, bro, especially when it comes to these fucking females, can be real fucking detrimental, man, if it goes unchecked. The main thing you should be working to motherfucking do, man, is tame your ego. Not just when it comes to females, but overall, because your dealings with another man, you know, can be life or death if you don't have a fucking ego tamed, bro. You come at a nigga all crazy. Because listen, every man can take you know, every man can take rejection. Women, a man can take rejection, but most niggas can't take fucking embarrassment. A dude can deal with you saying, hey, you know, nah, I got a man, or I'm not really interested, so on and so forth. But you know, appreciate the interest, you know, but nah, I can't, you know, for whatever reason. But nigga, who the fuck you think you is? Nigga, you this, you that, you this, you that, you this and that. And then lo and behold, hey, now you on the motherfucking front page, or you like on some what Skeeter Mills shit. You got a motherfucking skateboard upside your head. Okay? Far too often, man, you guys don't grow up around men, so you never get to hear a man fucking tell you just how motherfucking real this ego shit is, bro. This ego shit ain't no motherfucking joke. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Letting shit slide, man. Letting shit go, and you know, even to the point of where it may be some shit where you get out of hand. When like Will told her, hey, you know I'm gonna get you back, right? That's his ego, him trying to work it out to where he's still trying to stay with this woman, regardless, even though he was embarrassed. And again, he's embarrassed off the fact of that it looks to like he can't control his bitch. No man wants to be that way, bro. No man wants to be out here looking like or finding out that, hey, your bitch is out here in these streets, nigga, and hey, everybody motherfucking getting a sniff. She in heat. Nobody wants to be that guy, man, especially if and when you are that guy that's, you know, taking care and doing the quote unquote right thing, treating this woman as your woman, not just some bitch or just some hoe. And black women, y'all aren't taking this shit serious. Y'all are turning a lot of these good niggas bad. That's why you're dealing with them. That's it. Because again, listen, y'all are, who hurt you? You're bitter. You're this. You're that. You're this. You're that. Well, listen. I mean, well, damn. If the nigga tried to get at you, you know, and offer you the best of what the fuck he had, but again, it's just like the fucking criminal niggas. You bitches come back around. He's the same nigga. Whether he fat or ugly, whatever the fuck you call him, you use that against him until it's to your benefit. Until the nigga got enough money. Nigga got enough money, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all done fuck plenty of fat niggas. Y'all done fuck plenty of ugly niggas. For nothing, for free. Because, oh, you know, he was funny. He was this. He was that. You know how many females I motherfucking heard tell me, oh, I don't know what the fuck. This I used to think he was cute. He was this, he was that. But, oh, God, what the fuck? And then the late bloomer, ugly duckling ass nigga get the reverse shit. But now it's too late. It's too late. Shawty like, damn, I'm married with kids and all this other shit and whatever. Hey, I can't motherfucking catch that pass. I can't catch that pass, baby. No hands. I gotta drop that. You can throw the pussy all you want, but I can't risk, you know what I'm saying, be that me and my old lady don't have a fucking understanding of that, where I can just be out here getting any type of pussy I want to get. Hey man, thanks for the offer, but I gotta decline. Am I willing to motherfucking risk it all for you for one little piece of ass? Nah, because it's gonna cost me way more on the back end, long term. But at the same time, women, like I said, if and when that man is doing the right thing by you, man, y'all don't appreciate it. You feel like it's just that's a given. That's not a given. People don't do the right thing just for the sake of, because it's supposed to be done. They do it because they force themselves to do it, and I don't think people understand that. Listen, man, you know how hard it is to get up every day, go to work, show up on time, do your job, and all this shit. Does that sound easy to you? No, it's not easy. Easy is motherfucking, hey, getting out here, dicking a bitch down, seeing if she got some motherfucking food stamps, some Section 8 or whatever in the hell, let her take care of me, smoking weed all day, playing PlayStation, hitting the block, kicking it with the niggas, taking her car, driving all the gas out of it, come picking her up, so on and so forth. And, you know, watch, rinse, and repeat tomorrow. Them niggas got not a care in the world. Unsuccessful niggas are like have the best deal ever. Unsuccessful niggas with no drive, no ambition, no goals, no path. And that's the niggas that get the most breaks. In the black community, that's the niggas that gets a lot of the pussy. I'm not gonna say most of it, but a lot of it. They get it first. They get a shot at it first. Because the nigga can dance good. the nigga can hit the dance moves in the clubs and shit. Shout out to Morgan Freeman for the 5. Legendary quotes. I love when you motherfuckers back your 7 to a corner. Miss Fantastic 824. Appreciate you, bro. You know? Or you guys choose the wrong dude. Listen, again, just because a nigga got money, this goes back to what? April Mason, right? April Mason said allegedly that she dealt with dudes that just beat the hell out of her. Used her for a motherfucking, her last name might as well been Everlast. That's how bad Buddy was whooping on her. What she do? She stayed with him. What's the excuse? And I'm not buying the, oh, well, you know, it's trauma and it's this and they're afraid and they're scared. Man, you know how many motherfucking hotlines it is for motherfucking abuse, domestic violence for women? You serious? I'm not buying that shit in 2020. Maybe back when my mama was you know, young or something. In the 80s or the 90s, maybe. But 2020, nah, man, I'm not buying that. You crazy. But that's the nigga y'all stay with. This is the dude y'all work it out with. And then when niggas say something about it, about the fact that's who you're choosing, oh, you niggas just mad, you niggas just bitter, you niggas just broke, you niggas just this, you niggas just that. And it's like, well, okay, all right. Let's just say that's true. Let's just say that's true. Let's just say niggas is hurt, niggas is mad, niggas is all this shit y'all claiming. What improves by you saying that? You're still losing. Because 9 times out of 10, he's better off than you, and you're going to need him before he needs you. A man can get pussy from anywhere. Literally. Any woman, any adult woman can give a man vagina. And I promise you, there's a fine bitch somewhere, just as fine or finer than you, that's doing bad, that wouldn't mind to have a motherfucking nigga, a good nigga, quote unquote. That's actually motherfucking scheming and plotting on your ass. The problem, girl, he did that again. Oh shit, that nigga ain't shit, man. You should leave him, girl. Lo and behold, 6 months later, what the fuck? Why is her car in your yard? Shit, what you mean? You know what it is. oh, so you just gonna, hey, this was her idea. She came to me. No, y'all was plotting the whole time. I promise you I wasn't. I promise you, never talked to her, never even did this. I stayed away from the bitch just for that. I tried to tell you, remember you told me this is just how she is and all this other shit, and you made excuses for her, and you know, I should just ignore her. And now, hey, you know. Shout out to my man Donnell for the 15. Thank you. Real talk, fantastic. 100. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. Pump and Dump. Great stream. Donate, y'all. Appreciate you, brother. Like I said, man, ladies, the ego shit, man, and I know for y'all, it sounds crazy. It's not the same. It's not the same for a man when he was to go out here and fuck on some bitch. It's not the same. It's not. 9 times out of 10, again, it's a reason why your great grandma and great grandma and all them people went through the shit, because they had an understanding. They came to notice. They actually do this for a lot of these celebrity and sports pro sports wives and shit. They let them know, man, hey, 9 times out of 10, your husband is going to, you know, he's going to have some extracurricular vagina. Okay, if you're not comfortable with that, you guys should go ahead and get on divorce now, because it's more likely it's going to happen. The more popular he is, the more time he's getting on the court and things like that. The higher his pussy level is going to go up. Higher, okay. And a nigga has, bro. Again, tell me the motherfucker that's never did anything wrong in his life. Again, how many big titties and fat asses and pretty faces can a nigga turn down? He can turn down 1,000, but can he turn down 1,001? A nigga's gonna break eventually. And then y'all get mad. You get on the Ayesha Curry shit. Well, you getting all this attention and you this and you that, you this and you that. And it's like, well, damn, shit. I mean, shouldn't that be a good thing? Because you benefit from that. Any man that's getting a lot of attention, it should be able to, market and monetize that attention. So by all means, man, like, don't take the shit motherfucking personal. Don't take it as a fucking, that. But I mean, shit. I just think it's way too much of men not being supported and automatically thinking, just like a woman. A woman is not just supposed to fuck a nigga on command. That's another thing. Let me get to this shit too. Shout out to my man Tobo791. Appreciate you, brother. Bitch ain't just supposed to fuck a nigga because he there. He's a man and he got a ball and a dick and bitch fuck me. No, it don't work like that. Woman has to have a reason to. She should make the best choice out of the decisions and the penises that's around. Yeah, she should. But just the fact that you're a penis in there, even if you're the only penis in the room, don't mean she should automatically motherfucking sit on the shit, nigga. I understand that. See, I look at this shit like, realistically. A lot of this red pill shit, man, it sound good, but again, you niggas not doing this shit in real life. A lot of you niggas out here, like I said, done had real relationships, man. Had real relationships. Shit didn't work out, turned out bad, so on and so forth. And it changed you. It did, because you used to be a good nigga. That's why a lot of you niggas are red pill. I'm not saying that you're bitter or you're broken or any of those things. No, that's not. I'm not saying. You were awakened to, it's actually for the good of you, you were awakened to the reality of females, of women. That for 9 times out of 10, a woman's never going to be satisfied. You get a bitch the sun, the moon, and the stars, and she'll be like, where are the fucking asteroids in the comments? Say it again. You give her the sun, the moon, and the stars, and she'll be like, you forgot the asteroids in the fucking comments, nigga. Where are they at? I want them. I think they call it Haley. Where's Haley at? That's the mentality of women, man. And in their defense, that's in a woman's nature. A woman's nature is to fucking take. And she's gonna take as long as you give it to her. As long as you give it to her, she's gonna take it. But fortunately, like I said, the thing that has a wake-up call for a lot of dudes is that they get fucked over by being a good guy. They were being faithful. They're not out here fucking on these hoes. They're providing, they're protecting, they're doing all these other things. And the woman decides or whatever to either leave without a true fucking reason other than, it's just not exciting anymore. I'm just bored. I'm this, I'm that. And it's just like, well, damn. Again, life is no roller coaster lasts forever. And the biggest problem, shout out to Chronicles of Judah with a woman is she, and it's in her nature to be thrilled. A woman wants to always, ooh, wow, yeah. A bitch wants to be a forever motherfucking Batman comic book page. Zap, pow, wham, cow. That's a woman. A woman feels like that's how life should be every day. And she doesn't understand, like, well, damn, if I'm motherfucking amazing you and doing all this shit, especially being a regular nigga, which regular niggas make over 99% of the niggas, I don't have the time to wow you on the daily. I don't. And for you to require that is unrealistic. And if for you to have that mindset is going to cut our relationship short. For you to have the mindset as a woman of married to a regular guy, even a celebrity guy, the celebrity guy can't be around you all the time either. Just like Jay said in the song, hey, I had to hit the road. I had to be away from you in order for me to be successful. Time is the most valuable fucking commodity in life. And again, time, you have to spend time to make money. So he can't unless you guys find a joint venture that both of you can work together in order to get paid, long term and make it and monetize it, by all means, man. A man's not gonna be there. He's not gonna even have the opportunity to be around you all the time, motherfucking like your favorite comedian. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfucking what was the nigga name? What was Super Dave, or what was the Evil Knievel? Yeah, on some Evil Knievel ass shit. Y'all expect niggas to be Evil Knievel? Wow, I can't believe he did. He survived that. Wow. Y'all want a nigga to wrestle lions, tigers, and bears? Y'all want a nigga to catch bullets with their teeth? Y'all want a nigga to do all this fucking extraordinary shit with his with you know what I'm saying, with the short time he has, and then still do all of his fucking manly duties. And you expect him to dodge pussy. Out of all of that, if he's successful. Listen, if you are the most successful woman in your group, right? In the class of women you hang around, trust me, believe me, man, the women around you will trade their man for yours in an instant. They'll never admit it to you because it'd be fucked up. But if you are the most successful woman in your group, right? Most successful woman in your group or in your group of friends, and they see that your guy's really a good guy, real shit. And no man is perfect. Not saying any man is perfect, but a woman, for the most part, know that a nigga's a good nigga. A woman, for the most part, knows if a nigga's really out here on them hoes and shit like that. You can tell. Like, even the slickest niggas of slick can, like, the fuck, you would know. Trust me, believe me, man. That woman will fucking trade places with you in it because she knows what she's missing. And far too often, y'all women take for granted and take advantage of the good nigga, man. That just is what it is. It's crazy. And then when the nigga say fuck it and say, okay, well, hey, I'm not appreciated here. It is what it is. Let me get out here in these streets on these hoes. Now he's a bad guy. Well, hold on. How is he a bad guy? The dude did everything he's supposed to do the right way. He's fought the fucking urges for forever. He didn't get niggas don't get no medal, don't get no plaque for turning down 10 pussies. For denying 13 offers of head. Coming to the stage is niggas don't get no credit for that, man, because y'all just feel like it's a given, and it's just not. Monogamy and faithfulness, man, that is a trait a lot of people don't have. Not just even in intimate relationships, bro. In friendships, you know how many people can't do that? Who can't be loyal in friendships? And you think just because somebody is with you, because again, a relationship is just is an intimate fucking friendship. That's what that is. It's an intimate friendship. You know how many people are horrible friends out here? But hey, man, it's a lot of motherfuckers in here, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream. And let me get to this. Too cool for school again. They don't want the 9 to 5 man, but think rich man hella options will be faithful. LOL. Yeah, man, exactly. They don't understand. This shit only gets worse. Trust and believe me. You leave the regular nigga and you get with Chris Brown, Trey Songz, who else? Future. Fucking what's the nigga name? He already got an old lady though. But it just signed the contract. Patrick Mahomes or whoever the fuck it is, right? Well, Patrick Mahomes is half a nigga. He don't hold it. He has to use whole niggas. But any of these dudes, man, the more high profile you get, the more women want your nigga. You should really be glad that you got a good nigga that's like low key, or he's like the a common guy, because women seek out fucking high earning good men that are going to be faithful and really have a fucking believe in being monogamous, believe in being faithful, believe in not fucking these hoes. Man, that's a woman's fucking dream. And again, man, this ain't just me. It's even told to you in entertainment. Go back to the Family That Prays, right? That was the joint with Tyler Perry did, where Sanaa Lathan was fucking the white boss. That mom had to pull that white girl to the side and say, look, oh, so you find out he was cheating, huh? You find out he had an affair. Look here, honey. It comes with the fucking game. He knowing him, he's using the same hotel room that his dad used, but just know what? You got his name, no prenup, you got his child. He's not gonna leave you, but he will leave that bitch. And I'm not encouraging a fucking open marriage or anything like that. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, man, you women really don't understand, bro, just how the nigga that don't do that, the nigga that's not out here asking or looking for that, or the nigga that's been doing the shit for a long time. And not necessarily in a marriage, in a long-term relationship, right? Like the shit I don't think you guys just value it. You just think it's a given and it should be that way. Ideally, you can make the argument that it should or it could. But man, again, you're going against fucking human nature. A man is literally fighting human nature, man, to be in a monogamous relationship. Okay? He's fighting his own biology to commit to you. All right? To build with you, to raise a family and all those things. And I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like a couple, oh, you niggas just want an excuse to get some pussy or something. Look, man, it works for these other societies. These Eastern societies, it's common for the fucking man to have more than one fucking female, man. And not only that, hell, this nigga ain't even got side hoes. This nigga got wives. He got motherfuckers that actually y'all live in the same household, and she get fucking benefits just like you get benefits. Like this bitch on the motherfucking life insurance policy. At least in Western Wild, these niggas they cheat, and you don't find out about the bitch, and the bitch don't get shit. Bitch can't show up in court if you motherfucking die and be like, yeah, I want my cut. Hello. No, none of that. The bitch don't get nothing. She just got the dick she got while he was here, and now, hey, everything else goes to you. If you guys are married, or hell, if you're in a long-term relationship, shit, the nigga write up a will and leave you in his will. She don't just get shit because she was fucking him. Not here. But in what Eastern societies, this is, hey, she actually gets a part to whatever it may be. So hey, man, I ran my mouth long enough about the motherfucker. You know how we do. Been doing this thing for a little hour or whatnot. Damn, I always forget to do this shit. Hit you guys with that. Hey, man, if y'all would like to, man, by all means, man, support the Patreon, bro. Like I said, hey, $1 for the holler, whatever y'all wanted to give, whatever you decide to give on a monthly basis. I know a lot of you guys already support here on the regular, pretty much every stream. But you know, if you want to, you know, lock in for like a dollar or whatever, on the monthly, man, you know, just let me know and hit the Patreon by all means. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, y'all hop up in here, man, and give me some of your perspectives, give me some of your stories, all these things, because I think women never really get to hear a man's perspective or take on ego, you know, or understand where a man's coming from. They just see it as like, oh, nigga, you just being selfish. You just this, you just that. And it's like, no, I'm really not. You don't know how, you know, and if you say it, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. But I don't have, why am I doing it? I'm doing it because I actually care about you. I'm actually trying to make you happy. I'm actually, you know, trying to keep my word as to the plans of building that, you know what I'm saying, I ultimately have with you. I'm not willing to sacrifice it for just some random bitch, some hoe, some piece of pussy. Do you know how many niggas out here per day aren't doing that? Or just saying, fuck it, with ugly hoes at that? Old manly ass bitches. So by all means, man, like I said, it's a lot of things that go on here to where the talk isn't honestly had, and you got motherfuckers telling you, well, you should do this or you should do that, and this is gonna be this and this is gonna be that, and it's like, well, okay, is it really though? Is that really the case? Everybody think they knows. Like motherfucker, what was that shit? Real life, you think you know, but you have no idea. So once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. And again, the same thing applies to a female, man. It's not like a woman that has been faithful to a dude. It's truly and honestly faithful. They do exist, nigga. They do exist. Good woman out there that got fucked over by a dude. But this is what I tell you, women, you control the relationship, and you control the relationship dynamic because you choose the man. And 9 times out of 10, like I said, you were fooled by the glitz, the glamour, and you were willing to take the sacrifice to benefit from monetary or fame or attention, whatever it may be, for the sake of being with the nigga. You know what type of nigga he was. You chose him anyway. So that's my only counter to the whole good girl going bad situation, because you know a nigga did her wrong. 9 times out of 10, you picked the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're just gonna fuck the dude, by all means, just fuck him. But you know this dude right here, man, what he's about, and how he's not really trying to be there, fucking long term, be faithful to you and only you. If you knew that, again, what why are you surprised once and if he motherfucking is out here on these hoes? It's dudes that are so sloppy and don't give a fuck to the point of where, like I said, they had babies with niggas. I heard these stories, and you know what she do? She don't leave. A bitch don't leave. She don't leave. I.e. fucking Lala Anthony and fucking Gabrielle Union. Because why? They know the benefit of the earnings, the money, and the attention they're gonna get. They outweigh that with their pride. A woman's ego and pride is nothing like a man's. A woman's ego and pride is nothing like a man's. Because a woman is going to be seen as the victim. The man is going to only be seen as a clown. A man is going to always just be a fucking clown ass nigga, simp ass nigga, bitch broke ass nigga. Something that's going to be derogatory to him because he took a loss. He dared trust a bitch. Mind you, I had a bitch tell me that's what you get for trusting a bitch. That was my reply. That was a reply to me from another black woman concerning a black woman. When I motherfucking told the story about how, you know what I'm saying, pretty much my sperm got stolen. Well, that's your fault, nigga, for trusting a bitch. Well, look, listen, if you guys know this already, if other black women know this, that black women aren't trustworthy to the point of where they will steal children. Okay, they will steal a fucking a namesake and fucking lineage. Okay, that's basically what you're doing. All right, your children are of your bloodline. All right. How can you trust it? Like, damn. What is that? What hope is there for a black man? What hope does the good nigga have? The quote unquote good guy. If black women know, hey, that's what you get for trusting a bitch. That's your reply to me telling you, oh, you just bitter, oh, you just hurt, oh, you just that. Like, damn, really? That's all you got from that. I told you the story, and then that's another thing too. Like, man, niggas don't ever want to tell the truth because you got simple ass dumb motherfuckers that they just want to fucking clown you. Again, you're always the clown, no matter how fucked up or how bad it is. Yeah, man. Hey, I was with her for 5 years. She fucking broke her back in an accident. I fucking nursed her back to health. I fed her fucking soup. I helped her learn how to walk on my own. I carried her from to the bathroom. I wiped her fucking ass. I changed her diaper. The bitch got back to walking, man, and she fucked the goddamn. She fucked another nigga. Oh, nigga, nigga, you trusted that bitch. You love that bitch. And it's like, nigga, do you understand you playing with your life right now? Or you playing with somebody else's life? I don't think you niggas understand that, man. Bruh, it's niggas really are on like some Hulk shit, like on the daily. Seriously. Niggas are like on some incredible Hulk shit with I'm always angry. For real. But no one cares, and no one even realizes and understands, bro, just how fucking deadly and how it is. And I would never hurt myself, okay? And I'm not saying I would never hurt anybody, around me. Not saying I would. But when I tell you, bro, it's been times when I said, man, could I get away with this shit? Could I get away with this? Could I pull off the OJ? Could I pull off the OJ? Could I pull it off? I don't think people understand a lot of dudes go through that on the daily, man, because you're underappreciated, if appreciated at all. and you just you deal with so much shit on your own. Y'all know niggas don't go to no doctor, man. Niggas don't go see no motherfucking psychiatrist. And I wouldn't even trust it. You can't do it because the shit is so fucking feminized to the point of where everything's your fault. You're the problem. Oh, you don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. And it's always brought up to where it's your fucking fault, no matter what. Yo, what up, bro? You got your mic working, old nigga? He'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, you're just expected again to just do the right thing. And again, doing the right thing, bro, there's no reward, there's no motherfucking party for it, there's no even recognition. You're just expected to fucking do it and keep doing it until you motherfucking die and leave this motherfucker. Or until she leave you. That's it. Your reward is pretty much her presence and being able to say that, hey, you didn't get fucked over. Because if you don't, or if you do, everybody's gonna clown you. You know what I'm saying? You there? You there? Platinum? Yeah, you good?
Yeah, what's up with you, bro?
You got to go ahead.
No, I'll see your title. Look, I want to go back to that point you made about the brother who all his responsibilities are he got to drop off at work, maybe do a little shopping, make sure the car got gas. She gonna leave him the money to put the gas in the tank. Then he got the rest of the day. He can play with his boys. He can play Xbox. He can, you know what I'm saying? He might run a couple of balls. You know, they might go out there on basketball courts. Just make sure you pick her up when it's time to pick her up, scoop her up. She come home, cook for him, fuck on him. And he's straight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to get no money. Now, niggas on here hate that dude. But at the end of the day, how come the whole acting right for him, but she won't act right for these bitch broke ass niggas that's always complaining about these bitches? I don't get that. It's like, no, nigga. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But see, Platinum, you got to understand, Mr. Fantastic said, I heard a little bit in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing and shit, but he made a good point, man. Why do you always got to be the one that really be the fool pretty much at the end of this shit?
What do you mean?
Hold on, Platinum. Let me hip you to this. Let me ask you this question, bro. So if all of the men in the community were the nigga you talking about, the nigga that don't work, the nigga that if the majority of the men were this nigga, all right, but the guy that don't work, all he do is motherfucker sit on his ass and play Xbox all day, drive her car, and you know, live off of her, rent, sleep on the couch, fuck on her. Well, how does that benefit everybody, bro? Does everybody win or lose from that?
Well, when you look at it from the system of that, you're changing, you're moving the goalpost because
I'm not moving the goalpost. No,
he's not, bro. He's not Platinum, bro.
Hold on, Platinum. Let me explain you why I'm not moving the goalpost. Because again, it's a very, very simple dynamic, right? Relationships are required in order for us to have people. People can't exist without relationships, at the very bare minimum, sexual, right? So if that's something that has to happen in order for people to exist, again, if the majority of the relationship dynamics fell under the way you fell under, who do we win or do we lose?
We lose.
No, I follow you on that. I agree with you when you put it that way. But I'm saying when you talk about the woman, you know, she's free to sleep with who she pleases. Now, hold up, the dude, she know he don't work. She know that. But she let him come to the house, lay up. He might, I'm saying, a lot of cases, he might have to do daycare. He might have to go get the kid from daycare, you know, so he help with that. He might have to babysit. Because a lot of times they are single mothers. But look, at the end of the day, bro, when you talk about women, you know, women choose the men. So, you know, so like, that's who they want to be with. And it's like, you getting all this pushback, well, really just in YouTube, but how they messed up and they fucked up. And it's like, well, go ask him, does he feel that way? Because he ain't going to feel the same way. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, no, bro, you just got to get your mouthpiece together, clean yourself up, and maybe you'll get chose instead of being, you know, you just a lame.
Nah, but still, though, Plat, you got to think about it. the black community, especially the mentality that the black women have that we dealing with. A lot of their mentality is pretty much they're coming off as if they better than men. That's what I see. So I mean the fact that they'll choose an unproductive dude over a dude who really got his shit together just show you. You got women in this
I,
space. He ain't a good man just cause he worked. He ain't a good man just cause wow, really, bitch. What if he was fucked up? What if he ain't had nothing? You would love him then. That is crazy. That is some crazy shit, bro. That shit is not
but
normal. Because
Zach, okay, so if they want to sleep with the guy that you say is non-productive versus the guy who say he's in college, right?
he got a job on the business,
Yeah.
military.
Well, no, he got to be that advanced. Just say he got a good job, which now that's debatable because then a lot of them hoes do sort of switch up if the nigga actually has a legitimate, a good job. But just some old basic nigga working at Dollar General over a nigga she want to fuck on who ain't got a job, she gonna take that nigga she want to fuck on.
I agree with
I'm
you.
just
But still
saying,
it's a it's a reason for that, bro. This goes back to the mentality of black women. They don't have no value in real, you know, real loyal type situations where they can really understand a man. See, a lot of black women feel like just because he work, he ain't a good man. But they'll go get with a nigga from jail, a nigga from the quote unquote hood, block, swag. A nigga ain't about shit. And she love that nigga dirty draws. You know why? Because she feel like she better than him. You see?
well, you put me on game on that one. I just thought she wanted that. She like a jailhouse nigga, she emotionally attached to him and she want to fuck on him.
But platinum, and it's the thing, platinum. Just let me make this clear. Listen, it's not more so about the woman's choice. A woman's gonna choose, bro. And one of the worst things about a woman is we know what this shit, platinum. You let the hoe choose what she gonna do. She gonna choose wrong. All right.
Yep.
This is why women can't even sell their own fucking vaginas. They need pimps. Okay, we already seeing this now. Lo and behold, with the new pimp of fucking OnlyFans. These chicks that made a chick that was making tens of thousands of dollars in like a month. She already broke. All right.
Yep.
And they don't understand how to work things long term. We talked about it earlier over on Ramil's panel. Shout out to Ramil when it comes to the child support aspect of it. And a bitch getting paid for 18 years, bro, and she still broke after 18 years of $50,000 a month or some crazy ass shit like that. Thousands of dollars per month for 18 years in a home, right? And the bitch can't. She after the child support gone, she's over with.
That's the lifestyle.
The whole thing.
No, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. What was it Beyonce? Daddy did one of the bitches he was fucking on. She wound up losing the house, like the child support dried up, and the bitch was begging people on Facebook to try to start a GoFundMe or some shit and tried to make it seem like it was a bad dude.
They love that attention. They love it. Black women have an obsession with this lifestyle that they want to be housewives from Atlanta and they want to be Cardi B mixed between a little bit of Oprah. This was what they want, but they don't know how to really carry themselves to get these things. This is why they try to think about it, bro. It's a lot of black men who get up every day and do what the fuck they got to do as a man. Thriving good. He don't need nothing. He's surviving. But when it comes to black women, they feel like they have to try to get that security out of certain men. But at the same time, they using men. They pretty much hustling men, bro.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna put this out here. It's what they want. Let me put it like this. They are like spoiled. Like it's what they want more than anything. It's like if you got a daughter, I don't know if you guys got daughters or sons.
I got a daughter and a son.
Okay. You buy a little Barbie doll and she be more infatuated with the box. And you be like, no, we're gonna throw them. No, I want to play with the box. It's like it's what the woman want, It's like if that's what I'm saying. It's why to me, like you gotta make her be spoiled about you because then she gonna follow you to hell. But if you could be the broke nigga because she want you. You see what I'm saying? It's about what she want. It ain't about what's best for her. It ain't about what her bitches tell her. Cause they really, if her bitch, she know her bitches want to fuck on you. So she really gonna tighten down even more. That's when you was talking about the beating. If her getting beat upside the head and she won't leave, a lot of times they won't leave because they know they friends want to fuck on you, and they ain't gonna let you be. They're gonna make sure that where they can, they're gonna be in position to try to control that.
Yeah, but isn't that dysfunction of black women, bro? The fact that you'll be with a nigga that black your eye, and you love that nigga, but guess what? You and me the dude who work every day. He open doors, respect you, fix shit, pay bills, and you telling him, "Oh, you too weak. Oh, you lame. Get the fuck out of here." That's some stupid shit that black women do, bro. That's some
Yeah,
dumb
but
shit.
no, I follow you and you're right, but I don't know if I can get mad at a woman who does if she doesn't want that. I can't get mad because that's what she wants. Because like you or me, Zach, we don't fuck every hoe we see. We don't necessarily care. Like Lizzo, okay, I don't want Lizzo. She got $8 million. I don't want her though. Ain't my type. I like the money though, but no,
Right.
I couldn't fuck with her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the point, but the whole thing is, see, you got a lot of these content creators like that's consistent with their message. Mr. Fantastic and Ramil is two of them. They actually stick to the topic, bro, and try to put black men on game. But a lot of niggas miss this shit. They go over their head and they think they know every fucking thing. You feel me? So I can understand, where a lot of these brothers coming from. This is why I don't really look like I don't judge black men because I know a lot of good black men that do the right thing. Period. And they still going through shit with black women. They still being lied to, cheated on, bitch spending their money, wasting time. They still going through it. It is a problem with black women. They have a problem with authority. They don't want to be led. They don't want a leader. They get up on all these panels and say they want a leader. No, they don't. They want a back pocket dude. It's gotta pretty much agree with them all.
Let me just ask you this question, Zach. Your opinion, the Floyd Mayweather situation, right? You familiar with the Floyd Mayweather Jr.? His daughter went to the rapper, stabbed the bitch, and now she's down there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your assessment of why a woman? I think she graduated at 15 because I heard somebody say she was dumb. I was like, the girl graduated at 15. I don't know why she didn't pursue. I don't know. It ain't nothing but dick on college. I don't know why they didn't send her to college. I don't know why Floyd and his wife didn't send her to college, but they allowed her to, whatever. She was out, and then she met NBA YoungBoy, and she became infatuated with him, and she went down to. Somebody said they put off the property. The bitch came through a window or something.
Oh yeah, that's black woman for you. That's black woman for you. Yep.
Okay, well hold on. The bitch walked away from millions to go fuck with YoungBoy. So explain that to me, because like I said, I think it's about what they want. I don't think they really care.
What it is this is what that situation is. You have Floyd Mayweather, black man. He came upon all this millions of dollars. You got Floyd Mayweather Promotions. You got the money team. This guy have been pretty much consistent, and he built the life. But the problem is the culture. Was he raised a certain way? It goes back to this I'm black shit. This is black culture, whether we like it or not. You see, so of course his daughter she got all that money. You think she worried about money? She want attention. She looking for lifestyle. That little young girl need to be reading books and going to school, but instead she worried about liking a boy and running around. This is prevalent in the black community, bro. We see this every day. Soon they get 15, 16, 17, now they got titties and now they got a boyfriend and you can't tell them shit and I'm grown. We see this every day, bro. The problem is Floyd Mayweather should have spent more time with his daughter, pretty much influencing her on what to deal with as a young woman.
Now hold up, Zach. Because you're blaming the black man for that now. You blaming the black man.
I'm not blaming.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Yo, what up? Ahead, no cupcakes on. You got it, brother. What's going on with you?
Not much, man. I appreciate the content, man. I was on a panel with you guys not too long ago talking about this Will and Jada thing, man. And I appreciate what y'all doing, man. I just wanted to get in and chime in for a little bit, with this whole topic, and the thing about what it made me think about, I watched that Red Table Talk again, and what I don't think a lot of black women don't understand is this narrative of themselves is not a very attractive narrative. Like the numbers and things like that are not in your favor. 26% of you guys are married, and 80% of those marriages end up in divorce. Like no matter how many points you think or how much you champion like a person like Jada, look at her strong, it's not a good look. The fact that if you would have put any other race of woman on that Red Table Talk, they would have been crying, they would have been weeping, they would have been begging for forgiveness. You put a black woman in there, she looks straight faced and she's strong. And a lot of black women are championing that. And they're saying that, oh, she's looked strong and stuff like that, but that's not a good message. It doesn't make you look good at all. Like, this strong black woman act is kind of horrible. Like, when you think about it, it turns a lot of us off. Like, if no matter what perspective you look at it, if I'm a young black dude, right, and I'm looking at Jada Pinkett Smith and I'm thinking about marriage, I'm thinking, man, this is what I have to look forward to. One day, you know what, I might fall off or whatever, or, and, some young dude is going to come in there and slide in there, and she's going to probably turn around and blame me for it. Like, or I can be Will Smith and be real successful, and it's still not going to be good enough for her.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
This picture that they're selling, that they're championing, that thinks that they look good, is horrible. Like, I was like, you know what? I don't want to throw this lady under the bus, but I'll throw it under the bus. There was this lady named, I think, Nyla Speaks. Like, she does like podcasts and stuff like that, right?
Wait, brother.
Whoa, brother. We ain't name dropping over here, brother.
Hey, yeah. Hey, just take that name, brother, for the thing. Just refer to her as a lady, man. We know you're talking about, but yeah, don't bring up that individual. Go ahead. You didn't know, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but anyways, it just seems like, whenever you have a black guy in the I guess in the media, like Nick Cannon, Will Smith, it doesn't matter who it is, we're always a target to get either shamed or demasculated in somehow. It's like we cannot hold a masculine frame through our media or our women's mindset. We just can't. And I think that's very harmful to our culture. It doesn't matter who you is. If you can be P. Diddy, you're still going to get it. If you have any type of negativity in the media, you're still going there. I mean, when they talk about you, they're still going to marginalize you in a different way. Man, that's all I wanted to say, man. I mean, thank you for the. I didn't mean to name drop, but it was just,
no big deal. Yeah, you didn't know, man. No big deal. Shout out to my brother Vision for the Canadian 5. Thank you, brother. And my man Caesar D1, as always, man. Zero and MOT got the 50 cal gal 19 gun mowing down the game niggas. Oh Lord, man, y'all leave the game niggas alone, man. And the niggas in the Black Manosphere Street, Zero is on fire in the chat. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Caesar D1, as always. Thank you, brother. My man J Rich TV. J Rich, what you got for me, brother?
Yeah, man. Back to what Platinum was saying, like involving like the female choice. If you look at the young boy situation with Yaya, you obviously see somebody who came from privilege, had anything given to her.
Yeah.
Platinum said, man, it's all really their choice for what they want will override any mental consciousness of right and wrong. It just will. And the thing is,
they don't know what they want.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, they don't know what they want until they have a certain influence to see what's really beneficial. So they be around strong men, and then they want a strong man. See, that young girl been around money. She fucking with a young nigga who got herpes. She don't know shit. That's black for you.
Not only
that
herpes,
black.
But like 6 other kids too.
Yeah, that's black, and he young.
and the bitch got a murder charge hanging over her fucking head. Second-degree murder charge.
That's black shit for you.
The girl didn't die, did she? The girl didn't die, did she?
No, she didn't die, but they trying. I think the prosecutor was trying to. She raised up the charges. Now, that's a serious.
What about
charge,
Meg Thee Stallion in this Tory situation? Did y'all see her tweet?
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
Y'all didn't see that tweet? That Meg Thee Stallion tweet?
Oh yeah, I seen it when she claimed the nigga ain't shooter and all that. But she want to be with a rapper so bad and be on TV.
Argument. I can't stand that. You are looking at a person who gets to flaunt their sexuality as female empowerment, yet you're unprotected.
Yep, bro.
And the fact that every black woman with her Twitter platform is just bonkers because you got everybody agreeing with her. Now this nigga Tory is about to get railroaded through the mud.
To do with that? Morals have nothing to do with what a bitch does in her dating life, and really what a man does in his. Like, morals has nothing to do with seduction or the seduction process.
But like I was saying though, man, they know what they want. They conscientiously choose wrong. There's nothing really you could tell them unless you fit. The only way you could really tell them something is if you fit into a shallow prerequisite of physicality that they crave after. But even then, they'll still go against the grain.
Yeah, but being the guy that they chose, that ain't no benefit in that either.
No,
Being
it's not. That's what
being
I'm saying. Continue, my bad.
no, go ahead, boss. I'm just adding on.
No, I'm saying that being the guy that they want, you get to bend their ear, but at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do. Like Platinum said, their choice in the matter overrides everything. So yeah, you could be that it nigga with no job or whatever that they lust after, the type and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you can only tell them what they want to hear, and then if you do tell them what they want to hear, they'll tell themselves something else to go against you. They like it's a mental game of gymnastics with them with every aspect. Like I don't really know.
I mean, but and not to play devil's advocate because I ain't on here to advocate for a bitch. But what if there's a good girl out there, but don't nobody want the bitch because she ain't got no booty? It's like, what's the difference?
And you know what? Hey, I'm glad you brought that up because here's the thing with the good girl argument. That is true, but you know what the difference is between a guy being shallow and a woman being shallow? A guy is more than likely gonna be honest about it. See, if we don't find a woman attractive, we can either A, tell her, or we can choose not to deal with her. Or if we do deal with her, it'll strictly be on a basis that benefits us. But here's the thing. When guys use their shallowness for just reasoning, women use their shallowness to basically do what they want to do. Now, with the good girl argument, when you see, like what you just said, the girl that's, got the characteristics of a great woman, but like lacking on the physicality, you got to watch the good girl arguments, especially coming from a good girl, because some of them like to lie, you know what I'm saying, about shit that they went through. Like look at Issa Rae. I don't like anybody really. Come on now, like that awkward black girl shit. There were guys that wanted her, but she wanted to go after the star athletes, and she actually did. Them guys didn't want her, but at the end of the day, go ahead.
Lisa Rae from Chicago. She a sack chaser.
I mean,
we know
Issa
that.
Rae. Issa Rae.
Oh, Issa Rae. I was finna say Lisa Rae. She from Chicago. That bitch, she gonna finesse you out some money. They gonna come up out here. Them hoes trying to hustle off a nigga. They'll tell you the truth too.
Yeah, that's why.
Who got money? I fuck with niggas with money. That's how black women talk, bro. Shit, what the niggas with money? Shit, the last nigga had this and that. This is what they do. So black men who smart realize we don't have to really deal with it. You can deal with a good woman, and it might be a 7 or 8.
Dwayne Martin is a good ass friend for letting that nigga know. Dwayne Martin is a good ass friend for that.
Man, I don't think it should be in our mind frame to care whether or not we are chosen by the bitch. Because at the end of the day, like, the bitch has to be chosen by you too, and you can't just negate your own agency.
One problem with that.
I feel like y'all relegate these conversations to a certain type of woman because I don't know most grown women that I know, they are established. They have their own careers. They're not like, I want a man with money. Like, they're not singing the Cardi B anthems and hot girl summer.
They don't have to.
They're not indicating that that's what they're out here looking for. Do they want someone who is established? Absolutely, because they are established and women are hypergamous by nature.
So they don't have to vocalize it.
They're not. That's what I'm saying.
I've been a dusty nigga my whole life, and I've had no problem getting no problems whatsoever getting a 6-figure black woman. So, I'm a dusty Negro, and I own that. But at the end of the day, like, you can't be mad that you wasn't chosen.
No, hold on, bro. You know why she chose you? Because she thinks she better than you, nigga. She can meet a nigga with 6 figures, and guess what? He gonna tell her, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you got. We getting money too. What's up? Then she gonna curve that nigga and go to a nigga like you because it's pretty much easier. She don't expect much.
Damn.
Well, I don't want nothing from the bitch, so she don't gotta play that game with me. It's just the point of like, okay, you don't necessarily have to have nothing to get chosen by the bitch, but at the same time, you gotta. Like, I'm not saying that you should want to be chosen by the bitch. What I'm saying is, like, why do you care?
Oh, Dusty, because they were raised by single mothers. Because they were raised by single moms. That's why they care about being chosen.
Bro, no black man cares, bro.
No, black men do care because they were raised by single moms. Otherwise, they wouldn't.
bro, the point is, black man seeing the reality. I think I got a lag, man.
Nah,
That might be me.
somebody, you just got feedback. I think it's Dusty. You got feedback, brother. If you're not talking, can you mute up for me?
But I think we need to take the morality out of it, because what a person does in their whole seduction process, there shouldn't be any morals in it. And if you as a man inject morals in what you expect from a female, you're gonna be disappointed, because at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be a moralistic energy when you're seducing somebody. It's supposed to be playful.
No, you know what, bro? This is what it is. Somebody got a feedback, bro.
Yeah, Dusty got a
That's
feedback.
Dusty. You need to.
Yeah, you got to
you
mute if you're not
replace-
talking,
you
bro.
got-
My
Let me
bad, y'all. Hold on.
Mute up, bro. If you're not, there we go.
Listen, what it is black men have woken up. It's been years since we did it, but black men are looking at the results of what they've been producing, and we seeing the Chinese man, his woman in order. We seeing the Hispanic man, his woman in order. We seeing the white man, which he been doing. Guess what? As soon as it get to black man, your woman thinks she's so fucking smart and better than you, but she gonna tell you, you know what? A real man gonna do this, and you know, I'm this, I'm that. That's bullshit. So you can't say that black men care. We don't. We looking at the condition. Black men are honest. They willing to fix this shit. You can't fix it if your woman against you.
Well, I hear that argument, and
Interesting.
no, I wish the men who think they can do. I just wish you guys luck, because we still live in a free society, American society, and actually, women are getting more and more power every day. We're gonna have a female vice president, or what? And I just don't see. I could be wrong. I just don't see women saying we're gonna give up our right to choose who we sleep with to this group of men who are not even successful with them. It's like that's not even coming from the niggas who fucking them. I just don't see it. Now I hear that. I hear it all over, and I just scratch my head on that, because I'd be like, you know, and I could go. I'm telling you right now, I could go for a nice 2 week, a nice thick motherfucker. Hey, I pick you up. I drop the kid off. I keep the gas tank up, and I just lay up with the bitch for like 2 weeks. I could go for that right now. I'm cool with that. So I've been in that position where I didn't have shit, you know, necessarily going, or I was in a bad situation, and I spent like about 3 months with a hoe. It was cool with me. I ain't had no problem with it.
They just need to be honest about what they want. They can keep their choices. Just be honest about who you attracted to, who you want, and stay away from the guys that you don't want, so you could use them as a pincushion for blame when you fuck up. Where are the good men crap is just that, a deflectional, snitching, tattletelling movement that really says, I know there are good men in life, but really I'm not attracted to them. Because otherwise, if you look at single moms, why do they raise their sons to be the exact opposite of the guy that they procreated to bring that boy into the world in the first place?
A woman got a nigga at the house that, you know, laying up for sex. She got a nigga at work that's coming at her, sending her gifts, and she eat lunch with him. He want to fuck her. On the DM, she got 15 niggas who want to fuck her. She meet niggas every day who want to fuck her. It's like,
Then there's
I'm talking about
Snapchat.
attractive. Yeah, the attractive. I'm talking about well, actually, they ain't really got to be that attractive, but the attractive ones, most of them, they got so many options, man. And I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. It's like, you niggas got to have something to work with. These hoes ain't fucking with you. You guys have nothing to work with. It's gonna be a bunch of niggas complaining about bitches, which falls into, unfortunately, the term bitch broken. You niggas bitch broken. So
Why is it always complaining?
Hold on real quick, Jay Rich, hold on real quick. Concrete Rose, you there?
Yes.
All right, so I got a question for you. Let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
So do women take for granted the good guy that do you think women take the good guy for granted? Should a woman really take in consideration and think about the fact that, like, hey, my man ain't out here cheating. He could be cheating, but he ain't. You know, he ain't out here fucking on these hoes. He ain't out here getting hoes pregnant. He ain't out here, you know, fucking the money up. All of these things. That do you feel like there's a degree or any level where women, black women especially, take that for granted?
More than likely, yes. It's hard for me to answer that question because, one, and this is how a lot of women feel, I don't feel like men should be rewarded for doing what they're supposed to do, or what they if they make a commitment to be in a monogamous relationship. I don't think that there is anything special that they should receive. However,
So
in
hold
the
on,
same
wait.
vein, I
But for
realize
y'all, it is right.
Yeah, but I was just about to ask you. So,
no.
but a woman, so
For
a
a woman being faithful, no, she shouldn't get any special kudos for doing what she signed on to do either.
Yeah,
But
right.
y'all get that.
I
Y'all
don't.
get it for Mother's Day. You get it for
And
Valentine's
you get it for
Day.
Father's Day. Y'all get it for Sweetest Day.
All of the days. All of the days. What the hell? Like all
No.
Groundhog's Day.
But I will say this. I do believe that good men are far and few between. And I'm not talking about like good just because you're a producer. I'm talking about a good man who has good character. Because that's not the only requirement of a good man. I'm talking
What's
about
the difference between a good producer and good character?
being a producer is one sign of character, but are you also loyal? Are you also a protector? Because you're a producer, are you also providing, or do you provide me with security? Like there are other things that also have to be
he's being
considered too.
You could
consistent
be a
and
Y'all
good
being
not
producer,
letting
but
me
productive.
everything
answer the
else is
question
question.
without bombarding
Sorry
me
about
with
that,
questions.
Constance.
Hey, yeah, hold on. Y'all can't
I
hit
just
her at like
My bad.
eight people at a
I
time,
just
man.
wanted
My
to
bad.
say this one thing. I do realize that good men are far and few between. So me personally, I'm extremely appreciative of having a good man because I feel like it's a diamond in the rough, and I make sure that that I am acquiescing to his demands and doing everything to ensure that he don't want to go nowhere else. And I think that other women feel the same.
GMB in the building. GMB, what you got on here, man?
Well, honestly, I mean, ask a black woman in modern society what she considers a good man, and she will mention nothing about character. It always will resort back to what he can provide or
And what he looks like.
exactly what he has physically. That's period. Okay, and then we're talking about this protection shit because how can we as black men protect black women from their own terrible decision making? I'm gonna be the least protected person on the planet is the black man. How many black men are in prison for protecting the honor of their sister? In some cases, their cousin, their mother. You understand what I'm saying? When they talking about protection, it only equates to when they have made a bunch of bad decisions and look for someone to come in and rescue them from those decisions. You choose the type of man. You choose the type of man you lay with. You choose the thuggo or whatever the case. You don't want a good man. You only want a good man after you are washed up and worn out. Okay? And so I'll let the panel have it.
Well, hold on. Let me just say
Thankfully
this.
for me, that wasn't my situation. However,
Yeah.
I do want to say though that part of having a good man is understanding his value and ensuring that you're protecting him with your actions, so that you're not out here in the street getting into a bunch of mess, so that he has to come to your rescue. I'm traditional, and I understand that most women in today's society are not, but I'm probably different than most of the women that you're referring to.
So you're in the wall.
Okay. Why is it the men they choose? Why is there criticism for him? I mean, what has he done? I mean, like, the bitch want to fuck him. Like, has nothing to do with her and you. It's just the guy they choose. Yo, you guys should be patting. That's another black man.
He blames us for what he won't do.
Yeah.
She okay. Well, still, that's once again, that's her. That's not him.
But yeah, platinum, and another thing too, platinum. Again, it's the
Hello?
yeah. Hold on, bro. Another thing too, platinum is like I said. Not only is she blaming the good guy, quote unquote, for the fuck nigga, the good guy has to deal with. I had bad relationships in the past. She got past the bag lady mentality. Post relationship syndrome and bullshit, what you got to pull up shit from the old nigga and you ain't him. Shout to fucking Music Soul Child. If y'all never heard it, he had a song called Previous Cats. It was like, I think it was third CD, and that fucking song explains like the perfect fucking situation and scenario that a lot of dudes go through, man. Again, I don't think a woman understands the value of a man like saying I'm going to give myself to you. I'm going to be monogamous to you. I am going to embark on the fucking even process of belonging to you and you only, and we belonging to each other, giving you exclusive rights to me and not only this penis, but you know, my resources, my productivity, my protection, and all these things. Women just feel like, you know, that's an automatic and it's a given. And I just think you take it for granted over time because you feel like, oh, well, it's something you just ought to do and you're supposed to do. There's a lot of things that you ought to do and you're supposed to do, but we got people in prison and they build prisons for a reason, right? Because some people just not gonna do right. So it's the same process, but it's no prisons for niggas that's out here fucking on you and having babies on your side babies. So, you know, I guess you don't really look at it as the thing. What the fuck was that?
Hey, fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, you heard a song called Hush Tip by Entice?
No.
If you listen to it's a 90s song. It's like basically back when female rappers were actual, you know, rappers, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to that song, it basically describes today. Like she was doing the Meg Thee Stallion shit before there was Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Like I won't tell if you won't tell. Nowadays we gotta keep it on the hush hush tips.
I do want to respond to Mr. Fantastic's comment too. Mr. Fantastic, you asked about how if women feel how women feel about a man who is essentially loyal, but you didn't add the other, and he's giving his resources and his protection. Let me tell you something. If a woman finds a man who is giving her his protection, meaning he is willing to lay down his life for her and his family, is like that is protection. If you
what is she doing for him?
If a burglar comes into the home and you're the man of the house, are you not supposed to be the one that goes to the door and meets him with the weapon?
Yeah, but hold on.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just jumping out in front of a car just because she, I'm talking about in a situation that it is required.
Yeah, but hold on. But even still, listen. The fact of the matter that the man is the only way. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find out that he's not about that. Is if you end up in a once in a lifetime situation.
No, some of these dudes, Fantastic. You know, some of these guys, you know.
But again, that falls on the woman, though. Again,
right.
If that falls on the woman. If you choose that man, that nigga that's not gonna fucking fight that bear, or the dude that's not gonna go downstairs, and he hears something rumbling downstairs, and he turn over and look at your ass. That's on you. That's not on him.
I just wanted to say, if you find a man that does that, is willing to give you his protection, absolutely he should be you should, there's some grace should be extended to him, and you should be extremely thankful for finding that, because I don't think that exists like that out here in this world. It's a bunch of wayward men out here who ain't gonna do that.
Damn, wayward.
Well, I want to
the Bible word. Go ahead, GMB.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. 98% of black women are not going to give that man an opportunity to prove it that he's a provider or a protector.
Exactly.
There's always this preconceived notion. He for some reason with black women, he has to have a little thug in him. You understand what I'm saying? He has to be 6'4". You know what I'm saying? He has to be this and he has to be that. He got to have some tattoos and all this other shit. We've noticed, with what happened with Megan Thee Stallion and what happened with the police detective, the black woman in Montgomery, Alabama, that black women love the degenerates, the degenerates of our society. This is what they look at as the providers and the protectors. So you can miss a lot of us. I mean, some black women, I'm not going to say all, some of them still have traditional values and believe in, the natural order of things. But most of these women are already past their prime. They've given their great years to, the thuggo or whatever you want to call it. So when you come in here and say, you're looking for providers and protectors, you're not choosing those type of men. You're not choosing those caliber men. It's been proven, statistically proven too, about who you procreate with.
Well, a man doesn't have to, you don't have to wait for a man till a man is given the opportunity to to protect you in that manner. You can tell by the way he deals with you. Is he concerned about you walking on the outside of the sidewalk? Is he ensuring that he can sit facing the door so he can see anything that happens? Is he concerned about your welfare and where you are if it's late at night? There are different signs that you get from a man that you can pick up on and say, hey, this guy, I'm not letting him go. Like, this guy is, concerned about my welfare.
I feel like you listed those qualities to distract us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, the same way.
can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
Who's that?
No cupcakes though. Hey, I don't know, man. It's crazy. If I listen to 10 different black women, I would get like probably 10 different stories. Like it just seems like they change all the time. Now it's like somebody to protect me, whatever. But anyway,
We're not a monolith.
to me,
Really.
yeah.
Good black women are the diamonds in the
Down
rough of
to
this world.
accountability.
So are good
If you're
black
really
men, but
thinking
we've always
about
been
it,
here.
black women
It's just
as
that we've always had the
Hold on.
negative image
right.
cloaked on us.
Hold on.
Right.
I think the brother. Okay.
But I think it comes down to. No, I was going to say it comes down to really accountability. If you look at black women as a collective, and I'm just talking about black women, do they have to messing with the good guy? For instance, the good guy that's working, making even $100,000 a year. That guy is going to have some type of restriction that is going to equate to some type of accountability. But if I as a woman, if I'm making $50,000 a year, and I have a couple of child support cases or whatever, and I can mess with a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and not have to take any accountability. Guess what? I can get a government voucher or whatever, and I can get some free assistance from the government on housing and all that type of stuff. It doesn't really require me to take any accountability on the man that I date. Now, if I have to marry one of these guys that means I have to take some accountability, with the finances. I have to take some accountability of being a wife. And I don't really have to do that if I don't choose somebody good. I can just choose one of these run-of-the-mill things. Or if I get lucky and give me a money bag yo or a yo Gotti that got money and stuff like that just throws it in the strip club, I don't really have to take any accountability. He'll come through every once in a while, drop me a couple dollars and, twerking on him, and then he's going about his business. So if you look at it, society is telling you there's no stigma for being a Megan Thee Stallion. There's no stigma for being like a thought. I mean, I don't mean to cuss, but there's no stigma in society that's telling you that. They're saying it's all okay. All the music is telling you that. The culture is telling you that it's okay. Why wouldn't you? There's no incentive for me to mess with a good guy. I can mess with whoever I want to, a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and nobody's going to judge me for it. They can't judge me for it. So why wouldn't I do it?
Hey, what up with you guys on the panel, man? Salute to
What's
everybody.
happening, brother?
Sunday, man.
What's going on, Sigma?
I had to drop in, man, before I get in this little run before it gets too dark. But great panel. I see you, hitting big numbers. But I was just gonna chime in and say that if we've seen anything, here we are in the middle of a COVID, right? And it seems like every time I look up, the pathology and the dysfunction that's too common among many Black Americans is on display for the whole world at a time when the whole world is like, cashing in checks right now, adding those zeros to their bank account, and that dysfunction just keeps coming out. So you look at something like the Megan Thee Stallion. I saw that little tweet that she put out.
Yep.
And I'm a big fan of like freedom of choice, right? I want men and women to have the quality of sex that they want. I want them to walk the lane that they want. But we got to get this idea in our head that no one cares when you make a mistake. They're not going to live your mistake for you. We have to get in the business of owning our decisions. And Megan Thee Stallion, her response was so juvenile and immature about why so many men that are what I would just call sensible and reasonable men, because I don't like this good man, bad man. I never liked that whole conversation because a lot of that should be like relevant based on the kind of woman that you're dealing with and what you're dealing with her for at that moment, because you might just want to bag something for the night and you may never call her again. So maybe you don't care about her morals because you just want to bag her for that night. But if you're talking about a woman that you're trying to have some kind of sustained contact with, a quality casual partner, even if it's not like a serious relationship, but it's going to be more a regular basis, you're going to look for different traits. But Megan Thee Stallion, she doesn't take accountability for, I mean, this woman, if you listen to her lyrics, man, I was thinking about something that she said in her song, right? And she was talking about fuck being good. I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Fuck y'all. Whack hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run
Bars.
into you, man. I'm in the mall with him. I'm gonna have a ball with him. Somebody call Rihanna. I'm gonna buy some drawers with him. He fucking with the stallion because he into wild women, right? Okay.
Bars.
Okay. So she telling you these are the type of dudes that I fuck with. This is all when I want to mess with. And I as a man, I'm cool with it. But don't come after you get shot and you fucking with nothing but D-boys, trappers, rappers, and all this, and you letting it be known to the world, this is the kind of man that I want. And now you get shot, and it's the men that you ain't fucking fought that you got shot. It's on you know, this whole I'm gonna deputize every black man in the vicinity and not in the vicinity. You're responsible for my body. You don't get to access to this body. You don't get to rule this body. But when this body is misused and things go badly, it's your responsibility, men that I'm not fucking. So this immaturity and this juvenile mentality that too many women in this country have, it's a lot of men that are just like, look it, we're not in the day and age where you can shame me into being Captain Save-A-Ho no more. The dudes that y'all call squares, that's where y'all get it twisted at. The most square dude that's under 45 years old is less square than your average 45-year-old man 30, 40 years ago. Because we all grew up with a little bit of the street shit, no matter what path you chose, if you're a black American man in America. So you're not these dweeby ass dudes walking around with no game and no insight into women. Matter of fact, it takes intelligence to really to take in the information related to what we might call in this space red pill thinking. You got to be a high IQ motherfucker to sit back and observe the game from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and connect the dots to where we're at today. And as more and more thinking type brothers connect those dots, the vetting process, this shit is going to get more and more harder for a woman like a Meg Thee Stallion to come along and try to blame random men for her bad fucking decision. Sensible men are just tired of being blamed for shit we didn't do. No one's out here trying to pussy patrol because we don't want you dick patrolling us. But stop blaming the general population of black men for your shitty decisions. Just that simple.
Sigma.
Yeah, what up, man?
Don't you think it's kind of ironic that you would think they would catch on to this aspect of it, though? Like when they do deal with these bad men, quote unquote, fuck boys or whatever, those guys know, like the real reason they can't get long-term commitment from those guys is because those guys already know that they weren't chosen for serious reasons, but yet they know that those women want long-term commitment. So these guys can milk that whole process, and they do, like for bread and butter.
Anyone that's ever been in a situation when you was down and out, bro. I've been in a situation when I was down and out, man. And I never had a problem bagging an attractive woman. All I deal with is what you would call square chicks, bro. I'm attracted to the girl next door types that are cute, that they easy to get along with, and they perform and they do what you want. It was times in my life where a woman never even asked me what kind of job I had. And these were women that have great jobs. I know women that are lawyers, judges and shit like that. And they still have the programming of 80s babies, 90s babies, and new millennium babies programming. They still bumping Meg Thee Stallion. They rocks with Cardi B. They'll tell you, oh, I'm not like that. But when you get to know them, they're the biggest freaks. That's this. I don't know who invented this idea that the square chicks are just sitting at home alone on some prude shit. You know,
yeah, that's a straight lie.
These hoes be having mad dudes. I know the squares women I know got a team of dudes on the roster. They're squares, but they still got a lot of dudes that's chasing after them, trying to fuck with them. I know women that are lawyers that are fucking with felons. Okay, I done dated women that work in the courts and shit. They done told me about their friends and judges that they know and shit. These hoes, when Friday night hits and their paycheck hits their bank account, and they don't got a man at home, even when they do sometimes, they're in the happy hours, flirting with me all day long. And if the right dude come along, because you remember, there's a lot more variety in men in what we'll accept in a woman than there is with women. Studies have proven that, for the most part, the average woman has a certain template And they all have a similar template compared to men. Men have a large variety of what we find attractive. And if that dude comes walking through the door, all of that, well, he's unemployed or he's a doctor, goes out the door because her pussy is talking for her now. And we just got to be realistic about this stuff. We're not in the 80s anymore. We're not in the 60s anymore. We're in 2020 when someone like Will Smith, who has more money than fucking Mansa Musa, more fame than anybody, he can still get cucked. A cucksman on national TV before 1 million. And
God damn.
But real talk though, bro. Like Will Smith, I mean, like niggas like me, niggas I fuck with. We thought it was a bitch ass nigga off top. Anyhow, I didn't even look at them fucking Sesame Street ass movies that nigga was making, man.
But
he wasn't no real nigga out there.
Agree.
But Platinum, does that stop his bank account though? We're not. I get what you're saying about you think he's a weak ass square ass nigga.
Money, man. Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's a lot of guys.
Jada even indicated that she thought that he was square. She said she didn't want to date him at first. She thought he was lame. Yeah. He had to come at her for a while.
Exactly. And she had pop rolling around with her at that time.
And that's true. What I'm saying is that
wait a minute, bro. Wait, hold up for a minute, bro. Will Smith, the type of nigga, take his bitch to Jamaica or whatever, and stay all 4 days with the bitch. Now that's a bitch ass nigga.
And go snort.
He don't try to fuck. He don't try.
Oh my God.
Hold up, wait a minute. He don't try to slide out and fuck on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fuck on a couple of hoes on the beach. Maybe a couple of hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's cooking. You know, a couple of chefs or something.
All the masseuse hoes. You know the masseuses.
Yeah. That ain't no real nigga, man. So,
but that doesn't change his bank account. There's guys out there in these spaces that will argue with you all day. Get your money right. If when you get to 200,000,
those are impotent. And those are impotent men.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to tell brothers that it don't matter. Look it, bro. You can have all the money in the world. You can fuck good in the world. You can be the smartest man. It don't matter. A bitch can just get bored with the fact that y'all just too familiar with each other. When she met you, she was turned on by your IQ. But now she's gotten immune to you, and you have contempt for her, and you move on. You got a dude that you dicking the bitch down in the first 90 days, and now she wants something different 30 days later. You got all the money in the world. Now the bitch is having like romanticies and visions about what the struggle love used to be like. You know, because it's something in human nature where the humans tend to want what we can't have. And once we start to accept that, then we'll have better relationships with each other. But these models that we keep using from yesteryear, they're all fucking being shattered every day. Anyone can be cuffed. It can happen to anybody.
Look, hold up. I'm a black.
The proof is in the pudding, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Black women that say they're upstanding and all this other bullshit, they don't call out the degeneracy. If you get a white woman or an Asian woman to emulate the black female, what would she emulate? The fucking ratchet thought bullshit.
Yes. Or in her case, it'd be yes.
Not called out.
Yeah, but
we got to be honest with each other, man. The black female thinks she is better than the black man, and I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is about it, when you break it down, if women can sit up here and have all these preferences, they don't want a broke man, they don't want a short man, they don't want a blue collar man, and all this other bullshit. But as soon as one man on a platform says that he doesn't want a ratchet, then it's a problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Your mama black.
Yeah, you're met with all these shaming tactics. You hate black women. You know, the truth is considered
Who
hate.
hurt you?
Yeah, the truth is considered hate speech and bashing women and all that shit. Black women are not used to the truth. The truth is that you are the first to carry, the last to marry. You are the biggest proprietors of carrying sexually transmitted diseases, and your net worth is less than $5. This is the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So until you face that reality and start calling it out and try to get other black women on code, then you're going to continue to be faced with the same type of things that you are hearing right here today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know, the problem is that requires someone to be willing to be disliked. It requires someone to set a standard. And the problem is just what Jada showed. Let's look at the Jada situation. Here's a woman who, when she was involved, I don't know if you guys heard, but the dude dropped a song with Rick Ross called Entanglements, making fun of it. So that's that situation. So you got a situation where, like what the brother GMB just said, Jada Pinkett is about 50. Her daughter, I think, is about 21. She's much closer in age to what a typical man would look for in a woman, someone a little bit younger than him. So you can see August with Willow. But instead, Jada Pinkett is hunting in the same dating pool as her own daughter. So what kind of with a younger woman?
She's a predator.
Yes, the younger woman is looking at her mom like, well, shit, you dating the same dudes I'm dating. What's so
hold on. Let me hop in real quick, Zach, before you go. Yeah, that shows again a big issue and problem with the black community, in where this even transcends class. The women competing with their daughters for the same dating pool, being 2 generations ahead. Again, there's a 30-year gap between Jada Pinkett Smith and her kid. You know what I'm saying? 30-year fucking gap, man. And yet and still, like you said, man, she's out here fucking dudes her daughter's age and actually a friend of her son. So this comes to show you that it's not even just the quote unquote ratchet and poor chicks. It's the pathology that you guys speak of. And let me shift this real quick, man, to another thing, because it's more so important for the men, and this is a man empowerment thing to let you know, brother. If she leave you, her chances of finding someone you're equal or better is like 1,000,000,000 to 1. You can always find another bitch, but you being the quote unquote good man. I know y'all niggas say I don't want to use the term or whatever, but you being a dude that provides, protects, cares, is being monogamous and all this other shit. Bruh, if she leave you for all that other shit, I swear to God, I promise you, 99% motherfucking 90% chance, bro. She'll be trying to holler back at you a few years down the road, but she gonna everything you told her about. Hey, these niggas just want to fuck. These niggas don't want to deal with your problems. These niggas don't love you. These niggas don't care about you. It's just the motherfucking shit for the temporary. And like you said, like Sigma said, and shout out to motherfucking my chronicles again, as I always do. Women are whimsical and capricious, nigga. Meaning, like, one minute she want to be poor, and when she motherfucking rich. Like he said, that shit he said right there. Like, a bitch can have everything in the world, bro. Caviar and lobster every day, and she was like, you know what? I just want some hot dogs. I want some fucking Vienna sausages. I've never had.
Jada can find a fresh proper before a fresh prince again.
But at the end of the day, though, man, I know you guys about the money, and believe me too. I want to run up the money. I want a big bank account and all that. But still, as a man to man, fuck all this money shit, and you got to have your money in place. I got you. If you can't control your hoe, you a bitch ass nigga, and you got to hold.
Man, hold on, play. I got to push back on that.
See, the reason I push back on,
I got to push back on that, bro.
And I would just say, because see where you and I differ, Platinum, is that I don't believe no man under the conditions of the United States controls any bitch. It's always temporary until it's not. And so when you say, yo, bitch, bro, you could be the most alpha motherfucker. I know bros that fucking so-called alpha dude, and then the next alpha dude come on and she fucking, it ain't nothing he did wrong. She just wanted a new dick to jump to. Because in America, a woman has that kind of freedom. She has control of herself. So when you say, yo, bitch, I think that's like a very old school way. Ain't no bitch, no man.
Yeah, but
all temporary, it's a get out on that, though. Hold up. Okay, well, hold up. No, go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
No, the point I was trying to make is this is part of the problem in the black community. The black women have been spoiled by America for too long. They have no accountability. So, of course, they're going to act like this. We seeing dysfunction. So a lot of you brothers is right. But see, the thing is, if a brother is doing the right thing and he, like I said, he's fixing shit. He providing. He brings security and all this other shit. And you still fuck him over and cheat with a nigga who do nothing. That is a problem, bro. And black women got that shit bad, bro.
Okay, now hold up. Say, for instance, this guy, you say the alpha dude, she leave him for another alpha, right? Okay, follow. As long as he don't be fucked up about the bitch, as long as he mad at the bitch, as long as he don't give a fuck, the hoe came, the hoe went, he go out here and get him a new woman, that's a real nigga to me. Okay. Now, if he on his stalker game, on his terrorist game, he want to fight the nigga, he want to fight the bitch. Nah, bro. That's whack shit.
Nah, not that, bro.
I wasn't. No, hell, yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. Because again, I saw someone in the chat mention something about pimp, and I've said this many times, and I've said it on Fantastic Channel. Here's what the young man under 45 is dealing with in 2020. What was considered some marginalized game. You know, pimping was something that was alienated and marginalized by most of black men, right? They would have looked at it as the pimp as a bad thing and the shit they were saying. But what has happened is that because of policy and ideology in terms of the women over the last 40 years, the woman has a mentality today. Your average woman tends to have a mentality of a street prostitute. She thinks like that, right? So a man today, to manage a woman today, even if you were square, you got to take on some of the principles of pimps. One of the things pimps used to do back in the day, when they knocked your bitch, right? They didn't go up and shoot the fucking bar up. Oh, you know, Platinum took my bitch. No, he would go up and be like, I heard you knock my bitch. Let me buy you a drink. I'm going to tell you about how she gets down, and I'm out. They had principles even then. So what has happened is that the dude today, you got to think like that. Like, yo, these women can leave at any time. You see what I'm saying?
You left
Anytime.
It's also a fee that come with that. If you lose a bitch, you got to also give them, you know, $500. It depends on what they're going for, because sometimes they have a price where if I knock you for 2 hoes, you might I got to get $250 from you too, which means like no.
But not every nigga's Goldie the Mac though.
Wait, which means I got your attention. So we back on the block or whatever, street, whatever. If you get them back and you get 2 more, I gotta give you $500. You know what I mean? All 4 and $500, and that keep your respect of the other P's know. Well, you know, now he knocked you for 2, but you got that motherfucker for 4. So the nigga know what's up. That's why a nigga think twice about going at one of your hoes, because
no, you know what? Let's be realistic.
He don't want you to cut this whole crew.
Listen, let's be realistic. What about the good brother who work every day? He got a good job. You know, he take care of his family. He pay his bills. He take care of his kids. What about those brothers? We ain't talking about the pimp shit. Let's talk about the good brothers.
Just because you take care of your kids don't mean you're no good man.
Don't care, bro. What? Look at, man. I live a square life, but I come from a family of street dudes and working class. I'm telling you right now, bro. Most of these women, yes, there are women that care, but most of these women don't give a fuck that you're doing good. Matter of fact, Jada Pinkett became she you know, in that movie Whole Trip, right? Remember the movie that called Whole Trip, right? She played the character in that movie that we found out now that she was. In the movie, she had all the stuff you're talking about, a family, a good solid guy, and she went on the whole trip with the old hoes and then got fucked by a mandingo. Okay?
Damn.
Look it. I'm sorry to tell brothers that, bro, the window is dwindling on if you want to be this good guy and, you know, you want to be on the Bill Cosby shit and all that. The quality of women like that is shrinking by the day. So a lot of brothers that have that mentality are angry about it. They're like, man, what about the good brothers that's taking care of our kids? Why is it while I'm at work, this whole single friends is sending her dick pitch from the DM that they're getting, and now she's getting serious, and now she's coming up to you like, oh, you know, my friends is going down to such a Jamaica, or they're going to Italy, and we want to go now. And you're like, one part of you is like, okay, I mean, I don't want to tell the bitch she can't go travel, but then, you know, all her friends is hoes. Her sisters is hoes. Her mama was a hoe. Her grandma was a hoe. Even if she's got a good situation,
that's an OG hoe.
She's influenced by just the society and the mentality of the women around her. So you thinking, okay, I'm doing everything right. I'll take care of the kids while you go off on the whole trip. And she's out there getting dick down by a motherfucker that don't speak English. And you're sitting there. She come back and you look in the phone and you find out, and now you angry about it. But what I'm trying to say is that at this point, bro, it comes a point where you just got to say that the situation we're dealing with as men in the West right now is that you have a standard, okay? You vet the women the best you can, and you know when to say no. In negotiations in business, one of the most powerful words you can use is no. And I've used that shit, and that's when I made my biggest sales and got my biggest checks, is when I thought that I was gonna lose, but I knew that the risk of going further than my budget, for example, would break me. And guess what? That person comes back and they're like, you know what? We accept your offer. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's the same thing with women. They can't never believe that they got you so pussy whipped that you're not willing to walk away, is what I'm trying to say. You should always have the power to say no and walk away from your wife, your girlfriend. I don't give a fuck who the woman is. And when you have that, you will be a little bit better off than the average Western man, but we all at risk no matter what, just because of the culture out here.
But that's why.
Well,
But that's why you got to flirt with other bitches, wink at bitches, her friends and shit. Make that bitch keep that bitch, insecure about the relationship, and she'll stay
Keep
on
her
the
in
team,
pocket.
man.
Oh no,
She'll stay on the team. You just got I'm saying as a man,
man,
there's
come
certain
on,
things you got
bro.
to do.
and that old school
Listen,
man is
When you
detached.
become
That,
regular and automatic, man, them hoes
that,
gonna bounce. I'm telling you.
that shit is detached from reality, man. I'm gonna
From
tell you,
whose?
yeah,
you've
Who's
seen
in
one of the
reality?
men that you could possibly see get publicly castrated by his wife on the public platform. Okay,
yep.
you could be the provider and protector all you want to. That she's not gonna be sexually attracted to you. Black women have a problem with monotony. They have a problem with structure and
All right,
routine,
man.
order. That is what it is. They're being heavily influenced by this media, entertainment, and all that other bullshit. And so at the end of the day, when you go out and do all the things that you need to do for her, provide and protect for her, put in $1 million house, her vag is still going to be dry as the Sahara Desert because of the simple practice. You understand? The provider type guys, the
Not mine.
traditional type of male is not attractive to the black female. That is the biggest
Shit.
problem. And I'm gonna tell you something. When we go to talking about the black community, there is no community. We have no structure. We have no order at
It's
all.
niggas and black people.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have to separate ourselves, man. I've been working with white motherfuckers for the majority of over 20 years. You understand what I'm saying? And what they hate more than black people or what you think is racism, they hate trailer park trash more than
Thank
anything.
you,
We
DMB. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
we actually embrace the degeneracy of our society, man. When a motherfucker shoot up the block, first thing you see on a hashtag, they got a
Gang,
hashtag
gang.
shirt getting made talking about free Pookie, free this motherfucker.
Yep,
Free the gang.
And
yep.
the black women, I'm gonna tell you something. Black women have been forsaking you, brothers, and you have been too oblivious to what's really going on, man. I've said this before. Fantastic has heard me say this before. Black women support alternative lifestyle and homosexuality more than they do black masculinity. They do not respect the black man. They do not respect the natural order, the Most High, any of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Period.
All the things you mentioned require standards. Think about what you just said, right? When you talk about the Most High, that's religious. They have a standard. When you talk about different kind of hierarchies, think about the lifestyles that have the lowest bar for a standard. The Pookie lifestyle has a low bar. I can give a good example. I have a brother in prison right now who's on appeal, and hopefully he'll be getting out soon. But he has an account where he gets bitches from all over the country that send him money, write him letters, and then him and I was having a good laugh the other day because I was looking on social media and it was there was like something went viral where it was called Right Prisoners, right? And you got a chance to see how these bitches think, bro. And I already knew about it because my own brother tells me this shit. Like he's always, telling about he got hoes in prison and he shows me their accounts or whatever. But they had a whole campaign on social media where they were talking about right prisoners. And I went and looked in the thread. It was bitches from every class in that thread writing letters to.
Yep.
I mean, bro, the shit is social media is the greatest gift that you could have ever given sensible men because they're gonna put it right there in your face. They're gonna put their dysfunction there, and you can either accept it for what it is and move on and move forward, like GMB is talking about. Because see, people are being silent about it, but more black men are walking off into their own direction than ever before in the history, and they're not even looking back because there's so many women choosing. Man, these women out here are choosing heavily. If you're a black man that you just decent, it's women all around choosing all the time, every day. I mean, literally, you walk outside, it's a woman choosing. But if you try to like create a small net for yourself and say, I'm only gonna deal with this woman that has this same lineage as me, well then that's a reward. But it's women all over here choosing all day long, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, but you know what though? I think it's media, bro. See, these women want that much attention. I keep telling black men, a lot of black women think they better than you. So a lot of men, they get this confused. A lot of these women know good brothers. They know that. But it's back to what GMB says, back to what Mr. Fantastic said. It's just the mindset that these women got, where they feel like they better than you and they always want something for nothing. This is why a lot of women, look at Jada Pinkett. The fact that you would even do that with Will, come on, you got kids bound. Y'all household name. You still a fucking little young nigga. You stupid black bitch. You know what niggas want to say. Y'all know we met a lot of black women like her. They gonna always go. And the reason why it's over attention.
I know mothers that share a boyfriend with their motherfucking daughter. I mean, if y'all ain't seen that, I'm
Damn.
sure I know.
Oh yeah, I seen that in Chicago.
That shit is not
Yeah, I
cool.
seen that. I seen that.
I done been there. So I guess for me, it's like the shit don't affect me, man. You know, it just don't affect me like that because I think it's just all good fun. You got women that are there for fun. You got women there that
So
are
wait a
there.
minute. So you ain't never you ain't never like fuck with a woman. Well, I ain't gonna say it's my fault because I already know women. I don't even want to go there because I gonna say you ain't never dated a woman and then fucked on her door. I'm not even gonna go there.
Nah, man, nah. You gotta have some standard. Don't go that far, brother.
Platinum. No, I ain't never fucked like a baby mama and then her daughter. I ain't never done that. No, I haven't.
No,
Don't go that far. That's dysfunction. That's black folk shit.
But Platinum, I don't fuck old hoes. So, you know,
Yeah, I got you.
like women that
No,
are
I'm just saying, you know, she 42 or whatever. She 42. Her daughter, you know, 23. And you show up. You fucking her for the weekend. You ain't never, you know, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying because this space over these niggas so taboo and
I don't
funny.
really like old bitches. You know what I'm saying? I like younger women. And 23 to 30 is kind of my range. I ain't never really like
But old bitch can. I'm telling you, old bitch can suck a good dick though. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, brother, man.
I ain't gonna just take off the table like that, man.
Platinum by
Yeah, I don't want
57 years old, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, Platinum.
No, I'm not. I'm a grown man. You ain't gotta be 50. Wait a minute. You ain't gotta be 50 to fuck a whole 42. You could be fucking. Well, you know, you could be 25 and fuck a whole. That's your thing.
Hey, let me step in here real quick.
You need dudes like Platinum when you go out though, because I got a homeboy that's just like Platinum, and well, I used to love going out with this dude because he could get better looking bitches, right? But he would always take the most vulnerable bitch for you, and then you get to fuck the pretty bitches. So
that's a six.
You gotta have a clean up dude like Platinum. You take the fat bitch. I'm gonna take the young pretty bitch.
Let me step in here real quick. Let me step in here real quick. Because it was something that King, what's up, Mr. Fantastic? There was something that King Sigma said earlier that I would like to address when you kind of came off kind of nihilistic, King Sigma, when you said that there's basically nothing that you can do, and you used the example if your wife wants to go on a whole trip to Jamaica or Italy and whatnot. I disagree with that. Here's why. I said on the last stream that I was on Concrete Rose and Sister George's and them that women are essentially children, right? We all agree with that. Okay, that's the consensus. With that said, they need to be moderated like a child. I have a daughter. I'm not gonna let my daughter have a sleepover at another girl's house if I don't feel comfortable in the the moral compass of that whole entire household. So that same principle applies to your wife. If I know that her sister is a hoe, and I know that certain homegirls of hers is a hoe, and she's my wife, no. You're not gonna get that. You're not. And also, just this last thing. Shout out to RJ Rochelle, wherever he is. But he said something very prescient, I want to say about a year or so ago, about protecting your assets within a marriage. And he said that he opened up a business and put his father as 50% of the business. That way, if his wife tried to take him to court, she couldn't get a piece of that. So brothers need to start looking on the financial side to protect their assets and whatnot. You don't need to let your wife privy to all your business dealings and whatnot. If you want to buy an apartment complex, go in on it with your cousin, do it under a corporate business, and then you and your cousin share that. She don't even know about that. So when you go to court, even if she did catch wind of it, she can't get a piece of that because that's tied in with a third party's income. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on the state. In my home state of Wisconsin, don't work like that. If you know Wisconsin state law, family law, anything that you put in your name when you're married in the state of Wisconsin, you have to tell the other spouse, or it's considered a crime in the state of. So it depends.
Okay, hold on.
Should lock me up.
If you start a business in, let's say, the state of Wyoming, Nevada, and Florida, certain states aren't privy to that knowledge. It's certain states that will protect your business interests because they want to keep that money within that state. So they not gonna say shit to the other state about what business dealings you got going on in their state. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, this is just for my brothers who may have family ties outside the country. my father's from Guyana, so I'm going to go get my dual citizenship,
Mm-hmm.
and that way I can open up offshore bank accounts. So if you do got that, that's another way to protect your assets. But protect yourself, brothers, and also you have to moderate these women like children. I know it sounds rough, and you too controlling. Yes, so what? So what?
Well, when you talk about, I don't agree with you with the children part, but I get what you're saying. I understand the standard you're trying to establish, but what I'm trying to say is that within America, you can't monitor no woman 24 hours. I don't care what you say. If you're a man that's working, it's gonna be many times where you just can't keep your eye on the woman. And what I'm trying to say is that you just can't put nothing past a female. Listen, even I have a grandfather from Alabama, may he rest in peace, one of my grandfathers, and he told me that back when he was coming up in the 40s as a milkman, he used to be down there in Alabama delivering milk to like the white women's cribs, and he got himself into an entanglement, and he had to get the hell out of Alabama and run up to Chicago.
King Sigma, let me ask you this question.
That's where I'm at right now.
King Sigma,
and he was delivering more than milk. He was
King
delivering more than milk. And
that nigga was delivering two kinds of milk. Goddamn.
Right. Let me ask you this question real quick.
Told me that story, and I always thought it was a funny story, but we
get it. We get it. The bow-legged niggas that couldn't get drafted into Vietnam were staying home, fucking all the bitches and the milkman and the. We get that.
Come on,
but
man.
Hold on.
Why you got to be bow-legged?
No, that's what my pops. No, my pops told me about that shit, man. Back in the day, he said motherfuckers that wasn't eligible to get drafted, they was back home fucking out. But anyway, King Sigma.
Yeah.
Damn.
Are you physically able to rob a bank?
Probably not.
So you mean you can't go up in a bank and say, everybody get on the ground, this is a stick up? Yes, you can.
I could try.
What is deterring you from that?
Because I don't want to get my fucking head blown off. Consequences.
Exactly. So on top of mitigating and supervising and really keeping a leash on your particular woman, your significant other, you need to have that motherfucking swinging guillotine over her head where she understands, yeah, I could fuck off with this nigga over here. It may cost me a little, it may cost me a lot, but it's gonna cost me.
Okay,
and that's all I gotta say.
But it's gonna cost you too, though, because let's take your example. You say you got children, right? Let's say you're Mr. King, ding-a-ling, you're the head of your household and everything, and you think, oh, I got the guillotine over, and then she says, oh, fuck this nigga's guillotine, and you got kids. I'll just take the child support payments for the next 18 years. It's women that look at.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you.
One at a time, brothers. One at a time.
I gotta go.
Let me finish this statement.
Go ahead.
Adam and Eve is a good moral story about even when a woman has heaven and immortality, the temptation, the biblical guys were trying to warn you that these hoes want everything and more, and it ain't a lot that you can do sometimes, but try to control the environment, try to set a standard and stigmatize bad behavior.
All right, bro, you bloviate now. You Ponty, you just going on and on.
You got a good point though, Benjamin. You asked me a question.
You asked the question, and then you just went on to a complete
thesis
of a pontification.
My statement
because you said, let me ask a question.
No,
that's a question. You didn't ask. Let me ask you a question, and then follow that up with the whole 3-hour
with an analogy.
Okay, we got it. Okay, I got it. So let me ask you a question. Like the architect said in the Matrix, there are levels of survival that we are willing to deal with. If she want to go left, she can go left. If she can win the kids, she can get them. That's that.
So but the fact that she have it like that is the problem. The fact that these women have this much leverage is the problem, bro. Listen. The point I'm trying to make, going back to what King Sigma said, Adam and Eve, that's a good point, because if Adam did all this shit right, and this bitch, she pretty much manipulated him, because people get that scripture misquoted wrong. See, Adam was right, but he was lied to. So these women are still risk it, even when they life on the line, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. And I get where the brothers are trying to say.
One of my favorite.
What the fuck?
I get what you're trying to say. I get the alpha shit. I get the running house. But what I'm trying to say is that these women got so much leverage and options. You know, it all sounds good, but why is it that so many powerful and successful men have been brought down by these? So look at what Johnny Depp is going through with Amber Heard right now. They have ruined this man, giving him mental illness.
And she gonna skate off that shit.
Yeah, and he go end up winning, but at what cost was the win? It's like they've done so much damage to this man in the last 3 years that even a victory, is it really a victory for him?
Nope.
You know,
No.
Lost hundreds of millions of dollars. He'll never get back. The bitch don't got it for him to even sue her to get it from her, and that's always ends up with the man. Hold on real quick. Let me shout this super chat. Shout out to Zero. The same argument Ben is making about consequences is the same reason why women can't alpha their relationships. Consequences. Oh my God, where's a lot? Shout out to Zero, man. And speaking of, the mode is on the panel. What's up, the mode?
Well, I want to touch on something right quick for the mode go here, man. See, I listened to the last guy was saying about, you got to moderate these women, but at the end of the day, she has to give you the wrench. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these cases, man, a lot of these females have been programmed and conditioned to be whores, not wives. They look at men as a disposable resource. They don't want to perform any kind of wifely duties or any of that. They only want the resources of having a man. If they can get away with, having the financial stability of having a man without actually having a man, then you know what I'm saying, then they're gonna run rampant like they're doing now. This is what this strong and independent shit comes in. It means that they are strong and they're independent financially to be whores. And this is over 95% of them. What we used to consider the 5%ers is more like 2. It's getting worse. And when you start to call this out, you are met with all kind of shaming language from black women because of the accountability factor, nonetheless. But at the end of the day, they do not want to deal with you. They want to be able to deal with multiple of you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yo, who was that girl back a couple weeks ago that said it takes 4 black men to make one? Remember that shit? And then she got exposed a couple weeks back.
Oh, come on, bitch.
Oh yeah, Miss Adam up.
One of those little reality hoes, black chicks. She was calling out black men saying it take 4 to equal 1. This is the programming. Now, it'll be one thing what JMB is saying if we were looking at just an isolated incident. But why is it that every day it's another woman? And it would be one thing if it was just a certain kind of woman. You're seeing it across the bubble that this is the training and the engineering that they have. This is their template. They think it's something that they fought 40 years for, bro. They fought 40 years for what they called sexual liberation. And that's what, the bald-headed chick Amber with the slut walks and all that. That was, 6 years ago they was doing the slut walks. Now it's free to nipple. Now the hoes run the rap game now. And they
Sigma, have you
with the hot girl summer shit?
Yeah, the hot girl summer was last year. Now this summer, what is it? This summer was Jada. I'm seeing bitches with Jada Pinkett. I swear to God, maybe you guys have seen this, bro. So hot girl summer was 2019. I'm seeing bad bitches on my social media saying on my Jada Pinkett shit 2020, bro.
Damn, bro.
There's also a shot girl fall in 2020. Remember, he hit her in the foot.
Oh shit! Shout out to Vision for another 5. Appreciate you, brother. You're still on, Mr. Fantastic. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're going strong, baby. Shout out to Ramil Amir in the motherfucking building, man. Shout out to Ramil with a $10. Thank you, brother. Hey, the mode. What's on your mind, brother?
What's up, Fantastic?
You got it, man.
No, it's Zero. I just got I got ARC book so he can shut the fuck up. So the thing about this, man, is women have not changed since the beginning of time. It's the same shit. They're not doing anything out of the ordinary. The only difference is men, like in this society, have no control because the cucks have given them all the rights at the expense of all the men's rights. That's the only difference. Every decision that they're making isn't evil or bad or any of that shit. It's just what they're designed to do by biology. This is why I'm so big on anthropology being taught in schools, and there's a reason why it's not, because no one really understands how fucking people work. So the problem is, it's just like when Ben made that crazy ass analogy about the architect when he said there are levels of society we're willing to accept. Not for niggas. Niggas are unwilling to give up pussy temporarily to get their power back. The only way to really get bitches in check is to make them replaceable. People who don't travel don't understand this. If you go to any other civilized nation on the planet, they have some form of replaceability for women. Some of it is legalized prostitution. Some of it is the strong fucking pimp hand of religion. Some they have laws and they restrict women from doing shit. However they do it, it's all in service of keeping your fucking society going by making women bow the fuck down so you can keep having kids. Because if you don't have kids, you don't have a society. What we talk about over here is unique to America. Game is unique to America. All the shit we do over here is unique to America. We don't have the same control and laws that everybody else do. So we think women are doing like this shit, some out of the ordinary shit when they not. So, I mean, that's really all it takes. And the solutions are to stop fucking with these bitches, and you have to do it. Get your money up, go somewhere else. And there are black women, hot, fit black women, 1,000 miles south of here. In fact, there are mixed black girls that are raised in good homes here in America. Or just go outside your race, go Blasians. They still black, but they got culture. The thing is, niggas are unwilling to stop fucking Keisha long enough to get their power back. Make the bitches replaceable. That's all you got to do.
I
You
saw
gotta
that in
stop
the
fucking
Bahamas,
Keisha.
man. It's a whole new atmosphere over there.
Gotta stop fucking Keisha. I mean, that's really that's the bottom line. Niggas are unwilling to do this one thing. Oh, I'm good.
Okay. That shit, niggas dropped off. Shout out to GMB for coming through, and shout out to King Sigma for coming through. Really appreciate y'all, brother. Shout out to Cool Man for the 10. Much respect, fantastic Zero. Keep it up. Keep it PI. Shout out 100. Appreciate you. So that's another thing too, man. Listen, the whole thing about this is, again, more so for you dudes than these females, because Zero does, and that's why I say, man, make sure y'all fucking subscribe to Zero, bro. Nigga say before you get kicked off, nigga, you get kicked off, we'll bring it right back, nigga, like Lazarus. God damn it, you don't care. I don't want to hear it. With Lazarus, your ass, nigga. Listen, that's why I say black people have the lowest understanding of people from anthropological level, from a also psychological level. Also, black people don't know how people work. They really don't. That's why we have such a big issue and problem in our quote unquote community / neighborhoods, because you don't understand the interactions, proper and proper and normal human interactions. We're never taught it. You could break it down to and say, it's because it's the poor education system and so on and so, but that's really not an excuse when you've had at least 20 years of fucking internet in your hand at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, the school system is meant to be an extension of what you're already teaching your children, not to be the main source and the only source of what your children are learning. Okay. So once you have that understanding, man, this is why I say it's this ain't really, even though we talk about the women, this is why I address the man, because the beginning, ending, success or failure of any civilization always falls on the man. Okay, no matter what the bitch do, the bitch is just gonna be there along for the ride. If you're great, she's gonna be there the whole time and motherfucking trying to suck you, fuck you, and everything, have all your kids and shit, and be a part and participate while you're great, okay? But the minute shit start motherfucking going south, you know what she gonna do? She gonna jump over to the other nigga or the other niggas, okay? Whoever the winning team is, that's what fucking palms she's fucking waving. So ultimately, man, like I said, for you quote unquote good guys out here, we have this. That's basically what we have. Anytime we have this Pookie, that's why if you niggas didn't already get it, I'm just I just putting a better label onto the conversations already been had here before I even existed in this space. The Pookie Ray versus fucking educated lame is pretty much good guy, bad guy fucking scenario. Okay. And the good guy is always left holding the bag, or the person getting the short end of the stick. Well, this is the thing. It's only one way you can do it. And like he says, that's leave. Stop dealing with these motherfucking females, man. If you are truly the good guy and you know it, bruh, trust me, nigga, I've seen it. Okay. The bitch that motherfucking turned you down in high school, or the bitch that you was fucking with way back a long time ago and she left you alone, all this other shit, bro. Listen, your chances of success as a man is like, I don't even know what the comparison is to a woman. I'm not even gonna put a number on it, but you're going to earn more. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep more of your wealth. You have a better chance at having a stable career. All these type things, right? If you focus on yourself and take all of the fucking focus you're putting on getting pussy into yourself. All right. What I'm trying to tell you niggas is, like I said, it comes down to what Zero's telling you, bruh. If you get your money up, nigga, sometimes you can go. Most niggas don't ever leave their state. All right, most niggas don't ever even leave their state, bro. Not even to mention your city. So, bro, leave your city. You know what I mean? Go take that trip to somewhere here once a year, or once a summer, or nigga, do it quarterly. Just think about it, bro. Pair of Jordans now is what, $200 a pop, $190 plus tax. $190 plus tax. That's 2 pairs of shoes, nigga. If you buying a pair of Jordans every time Jordans come out, they averaging 1.5 to 2 pairs of Jordans per month. That's $400 you're spending. 400 times motherfucking 12, nigga, come out to $4,800. That's an international trip. So are you willing to fucking sacrifice? Because I mean, if you're not, if you buying Jordans like that, 9 times out of 10, you already got a shoe game. You already got a rotation. Nigga, just take care of the shit you already got. Don't be out here motherfucking, kicking shit and motherfucking digging trenches. All right, and that's your shoe game. Sacrifice your shoe game for a year to build up your money for something else. I mean, if it's just gonna be about the hoes, I mean, some of you niggas is whole controlled. Point blank period. No matter what I tell you, if I tell you to invest, you're not gonna invest. You still gonna be on these hoes. If I tell you to motherfucking work on your craft, you're not gonna work on your craft. The only craft you're worried about is fucking these hoes. I understand that and I feel that, but what we're trying to get you guys to understand and realize, man, is the way you're doing it is a losing battle. You're encouraging and enabling the bad behavior. You're rewarding bad behavior by keep doing the same shit over and over again. That's what you niggas don't understand, bro. Insanity is what? Same fucking doing the same action and expecting a different result. And that's what we do in the black community, especially the black men. And the thing is, you don't ever have black men aren't allowed to speak. You're not allowed to speak, especially when you're speaking logically. You're trying to tell niggas on some shit that's gonna help them get out of the quote unquote matrix or out of the matriarchy, gynocracy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Everybody's gonna shout you down because you are a threat to the system, nigga. You are Neo. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You are Neo because again, you are rejecting the programming. And not only are you rejecting the programming, you're risking the fucking resetting the whole fucking system for everybody else by showing them there's a different way. What you got? Still on you.
Did you watch the stream earlier? The women themselves said leave.
No, I missed it. So
even the women said leave. These niggas' response was, "But pussy."
Yeah, man, and I think that's, and like I said, I think, man, like I said, niggas is just scared, bro. You niggas shoot your shot. Man, y'all niggas got MJ jerseys and Kobe jerseys. Nigga, take the shot, nigga. The fuck? You can't take you nigga. You never gonna hit the shot you don't take. Every bitch can be got. This is proof, evidence, man. It's niggas up here, bro. That just what's the nigga name? The Meeks nigga, bro. The jail nigga, bro. The jail nigga. Bro, not only did the bitch just find him and some billionaire heiress bitch just choose this nigga off a mugshot, the bitch had a baby with him. So now this nigga getting paid millions of dollars on fucking child support, and the nigga turned this shit into a modeling career. All from him being the quote unquote Pookie Ray Ray nigga, right? From a fucking mugshot. So, bro, if you have the trust and belief in yourself, man, you know what I mean? Nigga, anything's possible, nigga. Like I said, you know what I mean? You're really limiting yourself when you say, okay, well, only this type of women are gonna want me, only this type of women am I gonna pursue? Well, nigga, of course, nigga, if you only motherfucking look for certain shit, that's the only thing you're gonna see. You gotta motherfucking diversify your fucking portfolio there, brother.
Diversify your bonds, nigga. Look, like I said, man, if you want to win, you got to leave. And it's not even forever. It's temporary.
Yeah, because the bitches always come back. Bruh, they always come back because the bitches need the man, not the other way around. Bruh, for the most part, bruh, and it sounds fucked up, but it's true. Only thing a woman can really provide to a man is fucking pussy and children. That's the only thing she's supposed to. That's the only thing a woman's supposed to give to a man: sex and fucking children. She's not supposed to give protection. She's not supposed to provide. She's not supposed to give any of those other things. She's supposed to provide that man with a way to fucking keep his fucking bloodline going and for him to get that motherfucking white stuff coming out the end of his penis when he gets the urge. That's it.
Right, and I get when you create society, you get more to it, you get more quality in life. But the baseline is that's the baseline. But like I said, man, you got to make them replaceable. I mean, other countries do this all the time. I don't know how many people travel. I'm thinking it's a low number, just simply off of the logic of people not understanding how the fucking world works. But you make them replaceable, and that's how you check the hypergamy. Niggas can talk about female nature all they want, but they don't really understand it, because when I talk about leverage and replaceability, they think that leverage is the equivalent to hope, and leverage is not. Leverage is power. You can't negotiate with no power. And that's all I see niggas doing is negotiating with no power.
Niggas don't understand. Whenever you say power, man, what the fuck you mean power, nigga? The black man ain't never had no power. White supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. And I'm just like, hey man, you got it, bro. Just fuck it.
Right.
That's the number one thing, bro. If y'all niggas understood the importance of power, like I said, power negates everything. Power negates game. Power negates fucking negotiations. Power is just this. Power is like, hey, motherfucker, you need me to exist. Okay. You need me to even to be here. Anything you want to get done, you have to come through me. That's what power is. But because again, the unfortunate fucking position that we're raised in, brought up in, and the concepts we aren't taught in life, black men don't understand that. And when you try to explain it to them, it's like you motherfucking speaking Mandarin Chinese and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would ask everybody listening. So when you listening to these other people talk about shit, man, and okay, just look at what real life disagrees with them on. That's all you really got to do, man. You ain't even got to listen to me. You gotta listen to nobody. Just look at what real life disagrees with what these niggas talking about. If you can see real life disagreeing with them, that should tell you everything you need to know. Like, you don't need to even really take nobody's word for it like that. Just look at the fucking situation, and if real life disagrees with these niggas and you apply just a little bit of logic to it, you're gonna see. I mean, I say this shit all the time. Like, look at the motherfuckers talking about you can do this and you can do that. They not doing it, and then they acting like they got the instruction manual, but the instruction manual that they telling you they using, they can't even win with it. So I mean, again, just fucking look at them, man. Just look at them. I used to be these niggas. Shit, I am these niggas. It's like you ever seen the movies where you have like the magicians and shit, and they doing all these illusions and shit, and then the one magician decided he don't want to do this shit no more because it's fuck shit, and then he tell everybody how the tricks work. That's how motherfuckers. That's how a lot of content creators here are. They the magicians that know it's fuck shit, and they telling people how the tricks work, and the niggas still doing the tricks. Is like, no, they don't know what they talking about.
Yep, that's it, man. That's it. The niggas like to be lied to, man. People, that's an actual thing too. People like to be lied to, man. Again, people don't want their reality to fuck up their fantasy, man. All right, it's like the nigga that know his old lady cheating. Right, know it, but until he see it, you got to show this nigga. He got to catch this bitch like with dick and vagina to believe it. That's the only way he gonna believe it. No matter if he not there seeing it, he never gonna believe it. Shout out to Daniel Murray again. Thank you, brother, for the 5. Black men need to go to Vegeta mode. Ignore these bras, improve yourself, get your bread up, stay in shape, go on trips, and just live your life. The choice is yours. Appreciate you, brother, again. Shout out to Dollar Washer again, man. Black Pum Pum equals crack to Maggles. And shout out to Vision for another Canadian 5. Appreciate you, brother. Also, I had shout out to Marco Grande. Appreciate you, Marco, for the cash app, brother. Thank you. My man, Little Big Nate. Appreciate you, Little Big Nate, for the cash app. Thank you, brother. And Victor, I don't want to say your whole name, but VD, we'll just say that, VA. Shout out to my man for the cash app. Thank you, brother. Jay Rich, you came back. What you got, bro?
Oh no, I'm just listening. I just got back on. My had to fix my internet.
Okay.
Catch me up to speed. What we talking about now?
Nah, same shit. Just niggas understanding and realizing that women haven't really changed for the most part. As a man, a woman's never expected to do what you do. So,
Well, yeah.
look out for your. Go ahead.
The thing is, like, I heard something earlier when they were talking about, it's all in their nature and they're biologically wired like that. No matter how much y'all make that argument, there was a point in time where order was stored, even against their biological imperatives to disobey. We still had that shit checked.
It's not to disobey.
Yeah, because they choose to, but at the end of the day, there was still order. That you can't deny.
Okay, you look at it from the perspective of them disobeying. It's not them disobeying. They're following. If women aren't the way that they are, we would have never evolved. Period. That's just how anthropology works. We wouldn't even be here if women were not hypergamous. If women were not ruthless with make choice, all of this shit that happens, that we would not be here. So they're not doing anything different. They're not making wrong choices. They're not making bad choices. I mean, that's really all it is to it. When people started making societies, they had to check women's hypergamy because they had to maintain society. Society isn't even a natural thing. Societies don't exist in nature.
Thank you. And that's another thing too. When I started the whole premise off of men being monogamous with women and so on and so on. Like I said, back in the before societies were fucking what's name is like the biggest, strongest motherfucker had all the hoes. All the hoes were literally had no problem. This is the crazy part that like when women really get to it and you break it down to them, and a lot of people don't understand this. When you break down and you take everything away from society or whatnot, hey Jay Rich, bro, you got your feedback. Let me help you out, brother. Let me help you out. All right. When you break this down, you take away all fucking societies. There are subconscious biological cues, motherfucker. That's why they say a woman has a biological clock. Well, a bitch like gets baby fever, like after she's 30, she's never had a child. That is a real thing. Okay, your body has certain fucking hormones and things that send signal to your brain, physical and chemical fucking signals to your brain to let you know, hey, motherfucker, you're running out of eggs, bitch. What are you doing? We gotta fucking have a baby. Find a man, have a kid. Okay, if you want to do this shit, you need to do it now. If you don't do it now, you're done. Because the older you get, the more chance you run of dying with the baby, bitch. So we need you to do this now, because if you wait later, you might not get pregnant, or if you do get pregnant, we both die. Okay. So again, niggas really don't pay, and all this shit we learn in like elementary school, if not fucking like middle school science, right? So outside of society, the women would choose fucking the strongest, biggest motherfucker that did what? Provided not only the protection, but provided her offspring the best fucking chance of fucking survival.
Right.
Okay? The person, the guy that was the biggest, strongest motherfucker. That's why women are naturally attracted. I'm not gonna give you niggas a science lesson, but just listen again, man. That's why I say this. The whole society shit is what y'all niggas call a trick bag. It has you fooled into thinking that no, she wouldn't do that, or no, motherfucker, bro. You take all this shit away, and bro, you break it down to bare bones of where you outside, no buildings, just rocks, dirt, and motherfucking. You gotta find a way to fucking survive, bro. This is this primal fucking instinct shit, man. Is just real deal. So I don't know.
I mean, women are engaging in soft polygamy right now. Like right now, they would rather choose to be with the motherfucker they want to be with in a shit situation versus like all of this quote unquote good guy shit, because that's just how that shit works. So again, in societies have to check the fucking hypergamy. Again, don't take my word for it. Just you can go travel and see this shit for yourself. You can see it in action in other societies. You go to Saudi Arabia, you'll see it. You go south to Costa Rica, Colombia, and all the rest of them, you'll see it. If you go to fucking, well, you're not gonna see it in Germany anymore, but you used to. I mean, you can see the shit in pretty much, well, you can see the shit in China. I mean, I mean, they have an overabundance of men. What I'm saying is, you go to societies where they have their culture set up to check women's hypergamy, and you will see the same thing over and over and over again.
I thought that there was a lot of respect for even the most of average of men back when I was out in Freeport and Nassau during my travels to the Bahamas.
Hey, Mr.
Like some
Fantastic.
Samoans and all them out there.
Go ahead. Jay Rich, you coming in? You coming in mumbled, brother? You coming in mumbled for some reason? All of a sudden, I don't know what's going on with your mic, but you difficult to hear.
Let me fix that. My bad.
All right, what's up? What's up? No cupcakes on. What you got, brother?
Hey, no, man, you brought up something really, really, I guess, really relevant. But I mean, it's an uncomfortable topic to talk about. And when you were talking about what women are naturally attractive to. And you also got to take in, I mean, I'm just going to talk about Black women. If you look at from a collective standpoint, Black women, they never really had to give their complete submission or loyalty to Black men. And why I think that's relevant, because and I hate to talk about this, the whole slave narrative. If you look at the whole slave era, and you know what, think about it. Who had access to Black women most for breeding purposes? It was pretty much the white men and the
plantation master.
The plantation master, and who else? The big buck. The
overseers and the most dominant slave on the block.
Right, the big bucks. Like
the Mandingo fighters and shit like that.
Exactly. You know, those are the guys that they had access to, and you got to think about it. And I'm not saying that they're conditioned to not really respect marriage, but I mean, in the slave days, you pretty much had to get married in secret. If the slave master found out that you were married to someone that was, you know, breedable,
sold,
you were getting sold, right or wrong.
Yep.
So,
and if you weren't getting sold, he was going up in your wife every night.
Exactly. So really, I mean, how can she really respect that, I guess respect Black men at a collective where I don't really have to be loyal to? The only person I have to be loyal to is, you know, either the bedbuck I'm messing with or the slave master.
But where's the collective realization that the slave master did what he did and we are where we are, though?
No, what I'm saying is access. It's like it's almost like, I mean, if you look at like in errors, in different eras, I mean, that's just an example of why they didn't have to give loyalty to us. And if you look at the whole welfare, huh?
No. What the fuck? No. Jay Rich, damn, bro.
My bad, man.
No, what I was saying is,
my bad. I got family over. My bad.
No, if you fast forward and you look at the whole welfare era, I mean, did they really have to give full submission to Black men? No. I mean, it's pretty much the government.
Yeah, but hold on. This is the thing, and this is the thing. I think because when you talk about things that far back, you're using a very, very complex theoretical ideology of that post-traumatic slave syndrome, I think what they call it, right? And I just feel like we do that. Even though I do believe in some points of it that has validity, you give the people that don't know anything about it, haven't even did the research or heard the speaker speak. I think it's Dr. DeGry or something. What their name is. They just go along with it, especially the women, because it's a cop out. It's a bailout for them. So
I understand that, but if you look at like today's society, how it's set up, and if you look at it, it's almost replicates that. I think there's and
this is my counter. You can't have it both ways. When you're 200 some odd years removed from slavery, and you have literally access to any man and every man that you could possibly want, even now interracially, right? And society being to societal constructs. Now it's not just that you have to choose the big buck anymore, and you've seen this for years upon years upon years. Because again,
but who are they choosing though? Who are they choosing though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're choosing the richest nigga that they can find.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking about who they're choosing for their sexual choices.
The richest nigga they can find. It's still the sexual choice is still the richest, the person that's going to give them the biggest return of their pussy investment.
Yeah, but they're looking for a physical return more than a financial one when it comes to the sexual.
And who are they giving that physical return to?
The roughneck looking ass niggas.
The big bucks.
What? Nah. Again, it's not. Again, that's theoretical, and it's not enough big bucks to go around. That's what.
Also, I think we're looking at this from a hood perspective, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have colleagues, man. They running through them in triple digits, man. They damn near batting quadruple digits. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
Like, it's not Pookie and Ray Ray that's fucking all the hoes. We keep looking at this from this fucking hood perspective.
Yeah.
No. They looking for the top notch niggas. When they talk about 20% or the 80-20 and shit like that, them 20% niggas is not Pookie. Them 20% niggas is like, I mean, you seen, okay, let me put it this way. Don't take my word for it. You seen celebrities getting curbed on fucking social media. Celebrities is dipping in the fucking regular bitch gene pool. Like, it was a football nigga here in Minnesota with like 30 baby mamas, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not just the Pookie niggas. It's motherfuckers with the money and the status and whatever you want to call them. The highest return on their investment. And these niggas, and a lot of them are the physical niggas, but they're not physical in the sense of like roughneck physical. These niggas is just, you know, they might be the athletes, they might be actors, they might be musicians, they might be whatever the fuck. The point of the matter is these are the niggas with the money, first of all, because the economics runs America. So that's gonna be first and foremost. This is why everybody tell you to get your fucking money up. So first of all, it's that. Now you might have some rich motherfuckers that's just completely fucking weak as shit. But I mean, we can look at examples there too. I mean, look at the nigga Philip Seymour Hoffman, who offed himself in his suicide note. He said the only reason I even got into acting to get rich was to get at these hoes. I mean, so it's not the. It's basically like Fantastic said, bitches is fucking the highest value they can get for their pussy. Basically. And the physical shit, yeah, it'll filter down, but you know, they're going for the top notch niggas first.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that shit, Marcus. It's money over muscles in 2020, man. Nigga,
but I'm just saying is if that was true, then most of the the construction workers and like the truck drivers and shit like that would get primary they would get primary choice if they were truly true hypergamy, because a lot of these guys, even that you just mentioned, don't make that much money. I mean, it might look like it, but the guys that are really making money, they're on the road and they have these jobs where they're making $120,000. They're not even getting first choice. So how do they explain that?
Wait. The niggas the people I was talking about was like more of like celebrity, like these motherfuckers making 6-7 figures. First of all, and then on top of that, a lot of these niggas do got the physical attributes. After that, it filters down. Like if we talking about like bitches fucking Pookie, I mean that's in the realm of like hood shit. You might have like some hood ass Keishas that's lawyers and doctors and shit fucking the niggas, but that's a certain type of bitch. If we talking about just women in general, we gotta look past the Keisha hoes. I'm talking about all women. All women. So if we restrict this shit to black, it always changes the dynamics. Okay. When I talk about this shit, I'm talking about all women. All of them.
No. I was speaking on the wrong subject. I thought we were just talking about black women in nature, but you're just talking about women across the board.
All of them.
Right. No,
and even if we are talking about black women, there's more than just black. There's more than just Keisha in black women.
Right. But they're going to go for the highest bidder. You're absolutely right about that. But I was just saying, if that segment was really practicing true hypergamy, most of the, I guess it would be evenly distributed, but it's kind of top heavy to the degenerate side.
That's some Keisha shit. Yeah. True hypergamy is being practiced. These bitches is out here engaging in soft polygamy. That's why we
That's why we
All
need
the rich
hypergamy of
niggas
our
got
own.
multiple bitches. I'm telling you, all the rich niggas got multiple bitches.
And they don't care about sharing. They don't. Y'all talking about caring? Them bitches ain't caring.
No.
Y'all motherfucking sharing. Shout out to Vision. Vision, don't give me no goddamn more money, bro. Appreciate you for the 5, Vision. Thank
Well,
you.
Canadian money is only worth like a few pennies anyway.
But that's our hypergamy right there, being financially stable. Because then we let these bitches know that we have a choice, and we can choose to deal with you, or we can choose not to.
Well, no, and again, like I said, the whole purpose and point of this was this, man. The message here is always for the man more so than the woman. It shit's always going to turn into women because again, I know the truth. The fact of the matter is this, bro. Y'all love these hoes, okay? Snoop Dogg has proved it. All these niggas that told y'all to fuck these hoes and all this shit, then proved it with hoes because they had hoes. And y'all niggas, these were y'all niggas idols, and the niggas y'all admire. And I know you niggas. I done seen you niggas, bro. I done seen the niggas with the ugly ass baby mamas that they didn't want nobody to know they had. You know what I'm saying? You and her, you trying to stay off child support, niggas. So y'all meet up at the little jump place and shit. And you know, you walking 5 feet behind her, but she make you come here because something wrong with the baby. Y'all gotta take a picture of some shit. Then like, oh shit. That's your baby? Yes, nigga. I know you niggas, man. Again, and like I said, man, the numbers, all the shit you niggas talk, so on and so forth, bro. I don't lie to you niggas, man. I don't, and I let a lot of you niggas live on a lot of shit y'all say. I purposely don't call you out because your sanity is more important than my ego on a lot of this shit. Okay, y'all niggas don't know just how much chill I have because I want to see y'all niggas win. If we all win here, did the fucking crazy ass hope, shout out to Zero, crazy ass hope that we have, nigga, we can actually fucking save the next generation of niggas because you gotta care to some degree. You can say you don't care, you can say you don't give a fuck, but I promise you this. You don't want to, even though I don't believe in this bullshit ass of niggas gonna go extinct. No, I'm not saying this. But as far as like the quality of life and the quality of the fucking next generation, bro. And you know, niggas being able to, you know, if you got kids, you got little homies, you got nieces, you got nephews, you gotta care because again, you can't just do. That's what the old niggas did to us. The old niggas said, "Man, we don't give a fuck, nigga. I got my shit, I got my house, I got my job, I got my pension, I got this, I got that." You old nigga, you young niggas can figure it out for yourself. That's fucked up. That's the fucked up way of doing shit.
No, by the way, do what I did.
Yeah, like I said, and furthermore, man, like I said, furthermore, do we want to fucking keep the fucking, you know, that vicious fucking cycle going? No. So ultimately, man, like this shit is for you young niggas out there. I know like young niggas don't really listen to this for the most part, but y'all old niggas or almost old niggas know young niggas. So it's for us to fucking put this shit out here, man. So the message gets out here. And we can somehow at least save one, man, because that one just may be the one, nigga. For y'all niggas to be using the fucking red pill, blue pill shit, bro. It only takes the true one to fucking go ahead and actually get some shit changed and change the motherfucking everything around.
But that's why I don't give a fuck about no nigga in my generation because them niggas is finished. They fully indoctrinated. They already indoctrinating the next generation. Them niggas believe in the wrong shit already. And this shit is biblical for them. So yeah, the younger generation, okay, cool, focus on them. But niggas in my generation, I don't give a fuck about what they do. Them niggas is done.
Yeah, you grown. You're a grown ass man. Like I said, I can't. None of y'all niggas hit my all this shit. I tried to tell you niggas earlier about child support. Ain't nobody fucking email me. Again, I'm not gonna make y'all niggas reach out for help, for free help, nigga. Hey, it's on you. You want to keep playing because I know you niggas too. Like it's the niggas on my job. Told me all this shit, bro. I literally printed this dude out my case, printed this nigga out the case that I motherfucking did myself to give him a whole template and everything. You know what the nigga never did? He never followed up. He never filed the paperwork. What was it? 3 years later, this same dumbass nigga, 3 kids later, bro, dude had 2 more kids, bro. After fucking retiring for the fucking military, got banged over the head for like probably I think $400 more, and he was already paying $800 for the first kid. So again, man, I know you niggas, man. I mean, I'm a pretty observant cat. I'm not I never claimed to be a hood nigga or street nigga or none of this shit, but nigga, like I said, I done seen it all from the sidewalk, bro. I'm a very, very fast visual learner. Okay. The way I stay out of shit is by watching other people do dumb shit, so I don't have to repeat the same shit. But I ran my mouth way too motherfucking long, man. We've been in this bitch 3 hours, man. Appreciate Zero coming through. J Rich TV, No Cupcakes on. You guys want to go ahead and give your closing statements, man? I close this bitch out, and we'll kick it to whoever got next. No Cupcakes on. What you got for me, brother?
Hey man, I just wanted to thank you, man, for letting me slide in this panel, man. I really appreciate that, man. I love chopping up game with you guys, man. I'm gonna look in the comments, man, because one thing I'm brand new to this red pill stuff, and I kind of want to get like a real black red pill perspective, because a lot of the red pill stuff that I've been listening to, a lot of times it gets really political, and you can. And it gets a little bit slanted to one political side, then that makes me comfortable. And I kind of almost want, to get recommendations from from a real red pill black perspective, instead of this, black female bash, and just kind of like just a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So if some of you guys can drop a couple recommendations in the comments, besides the mainstream people that, I know that their audience, they have to kind of, placate to them a little bit, but it is what it is, man. But thank you so much.
Not a problem, bro. Jay Rich, what you got for me, bro?
I'm just listening, man. I'm just still listening.
Now, you closing statements. What you got?
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, man, having your shit together we cannot stress that enough in this space. And I've watched y'all do it like from here to sundown, like on damn near any stream, having your shit together. Fellas, our hypergamy is basically that. You can complain about them chasing after the top percentages and whatnot and all that, but at the end of the day, having your shit together and standing on your square as a man is the ultimate combatants. It is. You make the choice. You make the decision who gets your time. Use it wisely. But that's all I got, man. Thank you for having me on here, man. Thank you to all of you brothers who came up on tonight, man.
No problem, man. Zero, what you got for me, bro?
Well, I wanted to save No Cupcake Zone's life real quick. The red pill don't mean anything, man. Just be straight up with you. The red pill just means you realized what's going on. That's it. It doesn't mean you made any decision. This is why people be raging, because they can't make a decision. You realize that the blue pill is a lie, and then you realize that the black pill is the truth. You don't accept either one of them motherfuckers, and then you get mad about it. That's really all the red pill means. You woke up, you see shit for what it is, but you haven't made a decision about anything. You pissed off because you figured it out, and you mad that it ain't what you thought it was. So red pill don't mean shit. Niggas use that shit in this space as a means of saying that they know what's going on, but that don't mean they use it for anything. They don't use it for shit. They try to stay in permanent negotiations. This is what these niggas is doing here. Permanent negotiations with no power with bitches. That's pretty much it. So don't worry about that red pill shit. If you really trying to make a decision, blue pill is acceptance, so you can accept that shit, or you can accept the black pill, which is how real life works. Doesn't mean you're nihilistic. Doesn't mean you gave the fuck up. It just means you know how shit is. And every decision you make after that is based on real life and not motherfucking magic. So that's pretty much all I got to say.
I appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Zero, man. Spam Zero's fucking channel in the chat, man. Spam his shit, man. Make sure we got Zero, the only motherfucker around here that ain't 1,000, man. I'm about to motherfucking start turning up on you niggas, man. Like,
no, don't do it, man. Keep your channel.
Hey, fuck that, nigga. We gotta go. One fall, nigga. It's another one gonna stand the fuck up, man. We gotta tighten that shit up, man, for real. But man, really appreciate you guys, bro. Everybody that came through. Again, you guys in the chat, greatly appreciate y'all. Without you guys, man, my crazy ass just be up here talking. I always keep telling y'all to remind y'all. No, you're not crazy. You're not insane. There are black men that understand you and think like you. It's just unfortunate that we are the minority. Okay, we are the vast minority. Okay, very, very few of us. And once you run across somebody out here in real life, man, you think you're being fucking trolled, or you think you're being punked or some shit. But we out here, man. So like I said, we gotta fucking protect this motherfucking space that we have here with our lives, man. fight for this shit. Support the brothers. You know, and you know, just keep motherfucking putting this knowledge out here for, you know, this free fucking life-saving information, nigga. Right? Ain't nothing better than that. You can't even go to a fucking psychiatrist or psychologist, bro, and get this shit without some bullshit ass, you know, feminist ideology telling you it's all your fault. And you got pent up rage and you are arpist on the low, and you're suppressing your arpist fucking you know, desires because that's what you really want to do and all this kind of crazy shit. But all in all, man, appreciate y'all, bro. That's that on that one. And how we get down, man. Catch y'all on the next one.